Hey, what's going on? Apparently, Dom's still someplace in Baltimore in a basement because we didn't see him. We got an interesting show today. We're going to cover some variants. If you didn't read the full description, there's some of these Mark Jeweler ones. It actually came, this idea came from, I got a shout out. You might see him in the comments later, J&J's Comics. We were with him in Baltimore and he was like, yo, I really like the price variant stuff you were doing on the tax stuff and everything else. So I figured we get into some of those. We'll show you some of the sales and what it kind of looks like. And if you find them, if it's worth grading or not. We also got some toys from Dom. Well, that's not why Dom's reporting from a bunker. Dom's reporting for a bunker because there's a specific news story, and we will not get into it until we get to news that he would like to talk about. So we will do that, not forthwith. And then, of course, we've got two other segments, ones you love. We've got the recent sales one that Wookie does for us. And I don't know what the hell JJ did this week, but he did some fun segment for us. So we shall see. What do we got here? What do we have here? Just GG.
The freaking screen is making me blind.
Dude, it's the lightest I've ever seen before. What is, I don't even want, we're not going to ask any questions about what's going on with Tom. We're just not going to ask any questions.
I mean, the Cowboys.
I was like he's on a spy cam.
Oh, yeah, the Cowboys.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the basement.
How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Hey, Digger Jim.
They suck.
Cowboys couldn't handle the Bronco. That's all I can say.
Oh my God, that was brutal. The 1 week I pick them in the pick'ems. They got a.
Hey, listen, it's one of those weeks where the Jets finally win one, and you figure the Cowboys continue to lose, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Hey, before we get into the because the comic thing won't do there, let's talk about this week's comics. Let's get into a little bit of this week's news, and then we'll go through the little rare comics that we should be looking for. Maybe give you a little clue. Not to mention there is a link here for a show. Me and Eric Hurd used to do a show on this channel, Revision, called Back Issues. If you ever have questions about stuff like Mark Jewelers, it kind of gets into the history of that. I think it got into the history of newsstand verse. It's really like historical comic stuff. If you're into that type of stuff, maybe you figure out where some of the terms come from and how some of the gimmicks are kind of reused nowadays that used to be used there. Check it out. There's a link to the Mark Jewelers one if you want to figure out what Mark Jewelers are. I think we're going to touch base on it quickly, but I don't think we're going to get too far into that. But let's start off with, where is this thing, dude? I hate StreamYard. Dude, Dom, whatever the feedback is coming from that dungeon you're in. I just got a fight. We got two people on site here. We got Florida JJ and we got
we got
Eric.
I was gonna try the beach, but
Florida JJ.
It was way too loud.
Oh, really?
Well, too dark and too loud. The waves are too loud.
All right.
What do we get?
Before we get into news, we got comics to go over.
Yeah.
We had two comics out this week. One was a piece of trash, in my opinion. One was really good. So I'll let you figure out which one is which.
Jedi Knight was not the real good one, and the other one was a trip. I don't know if it was great.
I thought it was fun.
Like, dude, it was trippy. Over. What the? There's a mute button down. Okay, here the Knights Land. The art was very trippy on the inside. It was interesting.
It was
kind of, Dan, what's going on? We already got your little bit in the news. Basically, already hit it. It was very trippy. It was a cool story. Kind of. It was kind of dumb though. It's the whole Luke, I'm your father thing and whatever.
Sure.
I've done 100 times. Camera. So it wasn't there. What? Yeah.
The art was good. The story was pretty good. Kevin does a good job with these ones. Like, this is his wheelhouse. So, but Jedi Knights. Like,
Jedi Knights was
the world.
First off, it really looked like a kid, a very creepy like infomercial about kids being stolen from their parents. That was so weird. It was very, very. The whole thing was creepy and cringy. Like,
you didn't think it was going to be any good, though, did you?
No, but I didn't know. But JJ,
was the worst.
That it was cringy. It was like Like if people call shit cringy nowadays, that book is the definition of cringe, bro.
We got
like
Jedi who are introduced only to be killed for no reason, so they can introduce another Jedi as well.
But the POV thing was fucked up, and Chris Henson was about to walk in at one point, dude. It was messed up, dude.
I mean,
that whole thing, who wrote that?
Okay, I know you've liked Jedi Knights overall.
I have liked it overall.
It was written by the actor, right? Ahmed Best, didn't he write?
No, that's just the Jar Jar book. This is Guggenheim. So the one shot will be written by Ahmed Best.
Oh, you might be on some list about people on islands.
No.
Dude, this is creepy, bro.
It was.
I think Guggenheim's the co-writer on the.
He is. That doesn't help. With that one, no, it doesn't help. So we'll get into Jedi Knights news in the news a little bit here in a second, but that might have been the worst comic I've read in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, cringe factor alone, it was ridiculous. So
yeah. So
all right, what do we got?
We got next week for you, Dom. Number 2.
I know.
Hey, who cares? It was good. The first one was good.
Yeah, I'm good. You're gonna get that 1 in 25 on the right there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I already have it coming to me. So
pre-order. I actually like all the covers on this. I think it's solid across the board. Actually, the 125 is the worst, I think, but that's okay.
Thank God there's no 1 in 100 this time.
Right.
No, I agreed.
Next week we also got this one. Number 5 was Marco kept trying to say it's coming out in December, but it isn't. It's coming out.
We'll see
next week. As you can see there on the top, Dr. Aphra's long lost sister revealed at last. Spoiler right there.
You know what's funny? It's always everybody has to have a sibling or a family member. There's always something.
Yeah,
in Star Wars.
This was part of the weakness.
Did we already see the preview of this, or did they kind of tease it at the last?
They tease at the end where she's getting her.
Yeah. Okay.
I really appreciate the fact that when we've gone through all her backstory with her parents and everything, we never heard about her sister.
Right. And now
I think this is going to be a grand opening, grand close of her sister too.
So we'll talk about that too in a second here. FOC, we got 1 Legacy of Vader. Interestingly, the number didn't have the numbers on this one. I don't know if that's just.
But you know what?
No. That's because of how you pulled it.
Okay.
Listen, the Legacy of Vader is a lot more intriguing now.
What's up, Phil?
With all the news that's going on.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's true.
What's up, Kev?
This is number 12, I think. No, it's not. But they've announced
somewhere around there. Yeah.
But this one's been going on.
Yeah,
for quite a while.
It's actually been pretty good. They have a little, even their misses aren't that bad of misses with Legacy of Vader.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the way they should be going, right? Like, if you want to continue with the Skywalker saga, like, I didn't check into that thing for you. I sent out a couple messages, but I didn't get anything back.
We will talk about it in a minute. This might be the only way they're going.
Well, that's not a bad thing, though, I don't think. I think this is kind of what we've been asking for, right? Like, well, maybe for the reset. I mean, they're going to come out with something else. I mean, it's just...
I mean, we'll talk about the next piece of news here. I'll move forward. We can talk about it right here. Starting off news. I want to start off on comics. We'll get to the big news that Dom's waiting for. So this year, they announced that they were going to relaunch Star Wars for the 10th anniversary. Mm-hmm. For the 10th anniversary relaunch, we got 4 main lines. We got Aphra. We got Star Wars, we got Jedi Knights, and we got Vader.
Legacy of Vader.
Legacy of Vader.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was what came out this year.
Yep.
When you look at January solicit, there's no Aphra again. So that one we can assume 3 months not in solicits, that's canceled after 5.
Well, it's supposed to go 6, wasn't it?
It's supposed to go 10. Well, the trade paperback was
but
10.
then they say they were going to do 6. They said, yeah, that was where the confusion point was, because there's one that said the trade paperback went 6. There's another one that said 10. Yes.
Either way, it was supposed to be ongoing. So it was supposed to go longer than that. They build it as an ongoing. Jedi Knights, after 10, it's done. Guggenheim said it got pulled after 10.
Yeah, I can see why, because
I don't think was that ever supposed to be an ongoing though.
It's ongoing.
Yeah. Well, no. Hold on.
Ongoing anthology is unusual.
Yeah. Ongoing doesn't. I don't think ongoing means what you think ongoing.
But they
ongoing
call
means
it ongoing,
it's
not
a
a
trade
mini-max,
paperback,
which is a 10.
Huh?
They've never called it a mini max, which is a 10.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but they don't call
Star
them
Wars.
That anymore, right?
Yeah, they don't call them that anymore, anyways. Yeah,
Star
you're trying to read
Wars
too much into this.
Is rumored to be ending following issue 10. I saw that Wikipedia and another
Star
source
Wars
said,
too.
The mainline Star Wars is
which is
ending
good.
after-
But that mainline
because of
Star
lack
Wars.
of
If you hold
sales.
on,
because of lack of sales.
good. But I think that's good. But what I'm also saying, the problem with what you're saying with that is that. Hold on, I'm looking at something right now.
I was gonna say the problem is that he read it on Wikipedia.
Yeah, we read it on Wikipedia.
I'm like I said. I asked Marco.
The other problem with that little issue is that if you've been reading that, it couldn't go much more than 10. Like there's no further where for it to go.
Well, listen, what they can do is a animated series. An animated series, like I told you, that would be the best way to go to continue this story and then make it more intriguing. That's about it. Because comics suck.
It looks like the only ongoing is.
No, hold on. What was he saying?
I was saying an animated series. That's the way it should go with the main line.
Right now. The only ongoing is Knights of Ren.
So now we have two just astronomically.
You mean Legacy of Vader?
Here, Legacy Vader. That's the only one going. Yeah, Legacy Vader. That's it.
Yeah.
We have down the pipeline. We don't know. The only thing in January that's coming out, we have 3. Right. We have Legacy of Vader. We got Han Solo ending, and there was another
Star Wars.
Star Wars, the mainline Star Wars. That's the only 3 comics we get in all of January from Marvel.
Okay.
The only thing that has been announced for Marvel for 2026 is a Jar Jar Binks one-shot.
Okay.
So come February, after February, we have Legacy of Vader and Jar Jar one-shot to look forward to, and that's it.
Jeez.
We got to get some news, or they're pulling back hard.
No, they're redoing stuff because I'm reading this. You didn't read any of this. You did no work behind this, did you? You didn't read the solicitations for 9 at all, or 10.
How many?
10. Yeah, I read the solicitation for 9 and 10, but 10 they're saying is the end.
They're ending the storyline. Yeah.
It just seems like this just seems like Marvel.
Yeah, this is just Marvel rebooting.
The hell it was.
Yeah,
they're just going to reboot it. They already rebooted number 1.
Why? Because the Star Wars thing.
That's what Marvel does.
Yeah, how many times this is Al?
How many?
Wait, Dr. Aphra, isn't this her art? Now, what year was it? 2016, right? So it's been 10 years. In 10 years, she's already on volume 5.
She's on volume 3.
The fuck, whatever.
But one was,
how are you in volume 3 and fucking
one was 35 issues, one was 40 issues, and the other one 5.
Vader's been 10 years and it's on volume 4. So
yeah, well, I know.
I get that, but like all of them
that's
last
usually
longer
but
than a year.
One of those Afro things was the same pretty much writing team, for fuck's sake. Like that's just terrible.
I feel like, I mean, we've seen this in Marvel, maybe not Star Wars, but we've seen it in Marvel for anything. I mean,
yeah.
Remember, was it Hawkeye, where it's like Hawkeye was like 8 issues and then got relaunched as a number 1 like 6 months later?
I mean, I'm not, again, this is new to Star Wars Marvel. We've never had such quick turnover for a reboot. So
it's not new to Marvel. It's just
for Star Wars, it's new.
Yeah, but I don't think they're stopping. I think they're just being Marvel more.
I don't know what's going on. It's
so the Afro thing is a little funny. Now I've heard 2 things about it, but it has been a little bit funny. The rest of it, the only thing that doesn't make sense is how is Legacy of Vader still going on? But I guess that's the Vader situation, right? So I don't know.
I mean, this is
I think
about the only Vader story they have left to tell. Through Kylo Ren.
Well, obviously they were doing the Star Wars, the main line. They didn't have any fucking storylines left for Luke Skywalker. They still put some shit in there.
It doesn't make sense. They got all these years to come with stories. They could do something better than what they're doing.
Maybe we have something coming down the road that they're not saying. Maybe, who knows?
I don't know.
That's 100% it. They're finishing off their solicitations. I'm just saying, like, Wayseekers try to do some like deep what? Yeah, Star Wars right now sucks. They haven't found good writers. They 100%. What the hell? They haven't found good writers.
Also, you think Dark Horse plays a part of it, and that the Dark Horse has been unreliable, at least not as reliable.
I think that's
as
what
IDW,
it is. Yeah,
I
think they're gonna. I think they're gonna have to reboot the whole fucking thing because
when IDW had it, like you could fill in the when there was weeks or 2 weeks or 3 weeks where there wasn't Marvel stuff coming out, there was IDW stuff coming out.
Yeah, that too. I think
we didn't. Dark Horse.
We didn't see it as much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Dark Horse is a mess. We'll talk about that another day.
Well, Dark Horse needs to be canceled permanently. They suck.
They do.
All I know
They're
is it's an
stuff.
interesting time for Star Wars comics when the fact that we only know one going forward after February.
Yeah, but no offense, how many should they have going forward?
We need a mainline Star Wars comic.
Wait, isn't Boba Fett 5
We need
issues?
at least another one.
Yeah, and Boba Fett, the red, white, and black keep going, right? They're gonna. Who's are they
You
doing
got-
after that?
It's for
November
It's for. It'll be done November.
in December.
It'll be done in January.
Yeah, but hold on. Isn't this what we asked for? Minis in one line. If you give us Vader as a one line and then you give us minis, what are
need more
you
than one-
complaining
one-
about?
more than
No,
one mainline.
bullshit. They can't do more than one well. No.
They've done
No,
more
we
than one
don't.
well before.
When?
Dark Horse only had one ongoing and a whole bunch
I
of
get that.
minis
When they
the
had
license.
Vader and they had Afro, those are two good main lines that were ongoing.
I don't.
But
Afro's
Afro went
not
to
a
hell
mainline.
though.
I get
Yeah.
that, but at times,
Well,
Afro went to shit, so you can't call it good when it's shit.
but
Remember
it was
we had
good.
the,
For,
what was
you
it? The
love the
red
first one?
sword interjecting stuff and dumb shit and Sansa fucking whatever that fucking crazy shit was. That stuff was horrible.
yeah, they can do more than one. They need to do more than one.
I think there should be just Star Wars, like mainline Star Wars, and just
Here's what
Vader.
I'm going to tell you. Here's the
Everything else
problem.
should be a mini.
You want to know what part of the problem is? No, and you're going to see this for a while, and you're going to see it through all of Marvel. And I'm going to tell you right now, DC right now is paying a lot better than Marvel. So find somebody to write halfway decent stories that has a name behind it to try to write something for Marvel,
I think
or
too,
do a cover. Good luck.
Like, do we really
Good luck.
like? I don't really want an Afra series. Like, if you think about it, you have when was Afra the best? Was when she was in the Vader series.
The Vader series, yeah.
Even with her, yeah. So,
Which
I
kind
mean,
of is
put
what
back
makes
in
her
the
good
Vader
here.
series.
Which kind of makes her good here.
Yeah.
Like this was probably the best Afra series since she was in Vader.
Bring her bring her into live action or animation. Come on, just bring her in. The hell with no more comics, man. We don't need them.
You need a comic
Yeah.
a week. You need at least a comic a week. 3 in January is week.
Oh, listen. If you want to do something, concentrate on the Star Wars title itself.
It's not.
That's it.
It's not weak. Well, what they should do, you know, what'd be cool is if they went back to like Star Wars title, but like how they used to do how Dark Horse did Star Wars, and you got Star Wars.
Okay,
Yeah, get the mute button. Jesus fuck. I can't. I'm trying. No, what they should do and how they used to do the old Dark Horse one.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Where, like, if you think about the Dark Horse run on Star Wars, the main title, right?
Yep.
If you think of Dark Horse run, why don't we put him backstage? Somebody move him backstage, please. They would do it would be like a little bit of a story of something, and they would switch it, and that's why that volume got so big. Even if you look at the mainline Marvel Star Wars, it was done the same way. If they want to do a Star Wars line, they should do it like that, where it's not focused around Luke fucking Skywalker, where it's focused around, you get these stories. Some of it might be a Clone Wars. Some of it might be Boba Fett. Some of it might be, well, the Old Republic was its own runoff, but you know what I'm saying, like that, like do something where you can change it up, and you can change up your artist, and you can change up your concept people on it. Because this shit, you're right, JJ, puts Afra into that type of area. Then, because think about it this way: if you took Afra right now that we have, and you threw her into the Star Wars line, the Star Wars story sucks. You put Afra in the next, kind of saves it. You get a little bit of that Vader storyline that's pretty good. Then everybody's saying that run's not so bad, right? That's our main Star Wars storyline. We don't need 5 different comics from Star Wars. We can have one out, and it can come out bi-weekly or monthly, either way you want to do it. But we don't need 5, and you have a little spread in mini. Or even if you were doing Jedi Tales in between those, then you got Afra and their Jedi Tales. Okay, cool. We eat a dick on this last
There
one.
are
That's
very
fucking
clearly ongoings. There's very clearly ongoings that we don't miss, right? We don't miss bounty hunters. Who's crying that bounty hunters is
no.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
I get
But
that.
if you
Less
had
ongoings.
but if Bounty Hunters was under the main line and you had the first arc of it, which was pretty decent, then your memory of Bounty Hunters is a lot better.
Right.
If you have this Afra story in the main line and it's 6 to 8 stories, and then you get rid of the shit before with Sansa and them trying to blow each other while getting possessed by some red demon bear, like, cool, that's all gone. We don't have to worry about that. You don't have to just fill shit in to get another account out. I don't know. That's what they should do. So I don't know what you're crying about. We keep saying they're
I
putting,
think they need.
you keep
I think
whining.
they
We're
need
putting
at least-
out. You hold on, Wayseeker. You keep whining that they put out shit ass comics, and then you ask for more shit ass comics.
No, well, it's not that. I think they realized that this latest reboot failed. That's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even know how.
I don't think Star Wars, the main run, was only supposed to go 10. It just failed. Jedi Knights, Guggenheim said it was supposed to go longer. That got canceled.
Yeah, that crazy ass just wrote a fucking creepy ass story there, dude. That guy needs to be gone. They need to be checking that guy's history on his fucking browser, bro.
I'm not saying that. I agree. We all thought Jedi Knights was a bad idea long term. Like it was fine for a short thing. Fine.
Not to mention everybody says that they're going to go for. Oh, hold on. Everybody says they're going to go for a while, and then maybe they're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will also tell you this: both DC, and I'm just telling you this because I was just hanging out with a lot of people in the industry 2 weeks ago, and there's like so much stuff that not for Star Wars based, but overall in the industry that you are not allowed to talk about anymore. There used to be stuff where you could be talking to artists and you could talk to writers and you could talk to executives and, you know, they'd be like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Don't tell everybody, wink, wink, nod, nod, you know, that type of shit. But it didn't matter.
All right, he's on stairwell B now.
The stairwell B did it.
But now I'm telling you, like it is literally like I introduced somebody and said, yo, you won't believe what this dude's about to do over here.
We should call Dom's work and be like, yeah, can I talk to Dom?
Jesus.
I don't even know when to add Dom back in anymore. I was like, oh, he's back in. Oh, Adam, no, don't do that.
No. But what I'm saying is like, you can't, like I introduced somebody and you can't even tell people who are in the industry and be like, yo, did you hear what project this guy's working on currently? He's currently working or she is currently working on this. You can't even talk about those projects anymore.
Wow.
You can't. I mean, like that's.
I wonder. Kevin kind of brings up something that's kind of interesting. So he says he's surprised that there's no Grogu or Mando comic.
My swimsuit, maybe. Well, go ahead.
Kevin brings up that he's surprised there's no man, but could that be? Remember when Marvel kind of tried to intercede the movies and the comics into one thing? I wonder if they're going to try to do that with Star Wars. Maybe that's why they're pulling back so hard.
Maybe. Yeah, that's right. Maybe. I mean, I know it's a joke
movies
about
coming out for the first time in forever now.
We do.
I know it was a joke about season 2, bigger, fatter, and wider, but comic, you might be right here. That might be what it is.
We'll see. Anyway, we'll move on. Hopefully, Dom's ready.
Yeah,
we got the big stuff here for Dom.
No, he's not ready. Don't do this. We can get into comics real quick.
Dom, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I have some trespassers that will go into the roof. So
Dom, stop talking. Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, those trespassers.
We got a canceled movie project news, which I had never heard even a whisper about. So that was pretty impressive that they NDA'd this thing and actually followed it. But we got Adam Driver.
Great assault. Adam
Driver created movie with some people. We'll get more needs here. Called The Hunt for Ben Solo, which takes place after episode 9.
Now, hold on.
Just let me go through the news.
Okay, go ahead.
The movie had a fully finalized script, and it was ready to enter into pre-production. Kennedy gives it a green light. We'll talk about it here in a second. Bob Iger stepped in to say no. We'll go one more slide here. Adam Driver worked with this guy, Steven Soderbergh, one of the Ocean's movies, some other stuff, for 2 years. The script was written by Scott C. Burns. Kennedy was excited, but Iger said, how can Ben Solo come back? He's dead.
Let me take a swipe at this first, just to say, go back to your last slide. Okay. Two things in there cannot be true. You cannot have a fully finalized script before you enter into pre-production. There's no such thing.
Yeah. Agreed.
But the larger point is the way Soderbergh and Driver made it sound when they first talked about it is they made it sound like it was a pitch they had worked on for a long time. And basically that Kennedy was excited about the pitch. Iger wasn't as excited about the pitch.
No.
This is pretty much. Well, go ahead.
Driver at one point sounded like they were actually like shooting pre-production shit on this. Like they were. Yeah, he was making it sound like
pre-production is not shooting. You're not even close to shooting.
No. What I'm saying is he was shooting like you remember when what's his name? The guy that did Deadpool did all that movie like selling like they did the thing where he was flipping in the car, he was popping up playing Deadpool and like you guys should make this movie. Driver sounded like they were doing walkthroughs already. They had like costumes made up for this. It was go, and then said it's pre-production, which is wild.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that's like Duels of the Fates, for instance, would be like, pre-production.
Pre-production.
Like getting to pre-production.
It wasn't even at pre-production.
This doesn't even sound like it's anywhere near there. Like
Yeah.
there's no concept art. There's no like any of that stuff.
The first 600 pages of Duels of Fate was probably getting to pre-production. Then he stopped and went back and added on 900 other pages to that. But yeah, no, this doesn't sound like much of anything. I do find it funny that like Iger's stepping in, saying no to stuff, which, I mean, was he even there when this happened?
Yeah, this is right when he came back.
Yeah, that's right when he came back. Yeah.
But then how long is it after?
Maybe he's right.
So
Wait
this
a minute,
is
how long was it
NBA
after?
So this is
It was
NBA
the other dude, the other guy that's going to be his predecessor when he leaves. The other one was the one that said no too.
Bob
So
Chapek.
it was Bob Iger and the other guy that's
But
part of,
ultimately, it was Bob Iger that stepped in. I mean, the other guy can say no, but Bob Iger has final say.
well, Bob Iger. Well, the whole
Not
fact
that
is,
time he didn't, did he?
well, you know the funny thing is, think about this. How
Hold on,
could
hold
Ben
on.
Solo come? How could Ben Solo come back to life?
Hold on.
Yeah.
How did
I
how did Darth,
got a better question about this.
Wait, how-
we could just hold on.
No.
We could just fact check this. Wait, when is it? Is it when Iger stepped down the first time, or is it
No,
when
no.
he came
This is
back?
so. This is before. This is when he came back. When he came back. Remember,
But
this was a
hold
pitch.
on, then the story doesn't make sense because the pitch was supposed to be right after the.
Yeah,
last-
after Rise of Skywalker,
That's
Bob
when
Iger was there.
It takes place, but not when it pitched.
Yes, but Bob Iger was there with Rise of
Well, they
Skywalker.
They apparently worked on their
He was
pitch
there.
for 2 years.
Yeah. So
Yes, and
the
it was
NBA
paid,
was
and they
supposed
paid
to-
$3
That's
million.
what I'm saying, isn't that? But that's what I'm saying. The 2 years wasn't that when Iger wasn't out?
2021. No,
this has been
2021.
This has been 2023 when this thing got-
2021. It was said in 2021 because 2 years ago, and then they paid $3 million for the script, the completed script. That
So
was
Bob
already
Iger stepped down in 2020 and came back in 2022. So
2022.
2023
So it would
This
have
is
been
2023 when they got-
2021.
because the NDA was 2 years.
When did he step down? When he stepped down?
2020.
Beginning
So
of
yeah, he
2020.
wasn't there because
This
was
is
2 years.
2023 when they
No,
got
no,
this-
no. It was 2
thing.
years. It was 2 years after Rise.
After.
They said
Yeah,
it was
2019.
No,
2019 was Rise of
Not what they
Skywalker.
said. Don't listen to them.
No, 2019
When it got
was
pitched
Rise of
Iger-
Skywalker.
Yeah, when it got pitched to
Later.
Iger, it was 2023. The NDA was 2 years long, so they were
Okay.
finally able to talk about it because
Wow.
the NDA expired this week.
Yeah.
All right. So the whole thing was, it was pitched, and he was saying that it's impossible. How did Ben Solo come back? Dude, how did Darth Maul come back? How did Palpatine come back? How did Boba Fett come back? That's the problem. Think about it. What did they introduce in friggin' The Last Jedi and in friggin' The Rise of Skywalker?
That ring is killing me.
Force projection. Luke Skywalker did force projection. He was in one place and he was another place. And in Rise of
But he wasn't
Skywalker,
he was alive when he
I know. But wait,
So
in Rise
kill
of Skywalker, what did Rey and Kylo do? They introduced you could teleport items to each other through other places.
But
So-
again, they're both alive.
No, but think about that. No, but think about this. He could have teleported himself someplace else off of where he was. He maybe not dead. Maybe they explained the Force Ghost scenario. Maybe he didn't die. Maybe he just
Dude, he
teleported
very
himself someplace.
clearly died.
I don't have a
Monster.
problem with him coming back to life.
Neither do
That's
I.
what Star Wars does all the time.
No, I have a
And-
problem with the timeline of this bullshit.
That's the
People saying
problem.
that it wasn't that Iger wasn't even there when this happened, and then the NDA came. Plus, who the fuck cares about Adam Driver? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Adam Driver is one of the best actors that they had in Star Wars. What are you talking about? He's a freaking guy. He's a big star, big actor. That to have him
feel like-
as Kylo Ren and to write a movie to come back and want to be
hold
back
on,
in Star Wars.
Why are you rewriting history? Do you not remember the fucking emo, whiny bitch Kylo Ren that was being played on screen? Dude,
We
you
get stabbed.
forget what these
Hey,
fucking
Luke Skywalker was whiny. Anakin Skywalker was whiny. They were all whiny, man. They were all
yeah, I'm
whiny.
not saying Mark was a good actor ever. Nobody's ever said that. They say he's a great voice actor. They never say he's an actual good actor in real life. Nobody ever said that. 32949 or
Soderbergh. I don't see where Soderbergh is fit for this thing either. Like, well, I can't see him
It's a
doing a
weird
Star
fit.
Wars movie.
It's a weird fit for Soderbergh. I agree with that one. But
dude, look at that dude's face right there. Kylo Ren. That's not good. Nobody was like, damn,
well,
bars. Like,
The
no.
other thing is like
No,
Wasted
never.
didn't have a
No.
problem with- Wayseeker said he didn't have a problem with them coming back because that's what Star Wars does all the
Hey,
time.
I wouldn't have a problem with come back either. But look,
but that's the problem, Dom, is that it happens all the time in Star Wars. Like, let's do something different.
I know,
Like
but
Starfighter, for instance.
all right.
And here's the thing that they always keep saying about this too. And this is the one kicker. They say Knights of Ren, and that they throw that in at the end because they know that's the one key point that people want. People don't even want fucking Kylo Ren. They just want Knights of Ren. And so they're like,
isn't even Knights of Ren. This is Ben Solo.
yeah, but they said
This is like-
no.
this would've been like-
Did you read the whole thing? Because at the end, he goes, because then we could get maybe Knights of Ren stories. They literally say that.
I can't follow any of what they're saying, to be honest. They're talking in circles. We got news, though, that the project is officially dead. The NDAs have expired. This is the first final script, according to them, never to be made into a movie for Star Wars. I don't know if that's true or not.
No one ever truly is gone. And that,
What do you have?
that fan that put the had the plane in the sky by saying it.
Well, I get
Look.
to the news. Wait.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay.
for the
Go
record,
ahead.
I'm glad I didn't read any of this shit.
Yeah, you did it. How did you not?
Well
Good for
said.
you.
Well said.
So this is the
I don't want to see it.
I don't like the idea of Iger canceling something that Kennedy was pushing forward. I don't really want to see it personally, but I
she's
don't
not.
like the idea of Kennedy not having final say on if a movie goes forward.
We've
First of all,
told you
That's
this.
not-
What
I
are
mean,
you
but that's
talking
the
about?
way
This is
it
what we've told
works.
you forever.
I'm going to tell
That's
you
the
this.
way it works.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
what?
Iger has to
Hold
tell-
on.
Disney
Hold
and
on. Let
Iger have to
JJ
tell-
talk. Because me and JJ have been saying this shit forever when everybody was blaming Kennedy for shit. That's not how it works. JJ, go ahead.
Yeah, Disney and Iger have to put up the funds for it. It's not like, Lucasfilm does not have their own branch where they're like, well, we're going to greenlight this and pay for it ourselves. It doesn't work that way. So there's somebody above her, and it's Iger.
I get
And
that.
that's
They
just
can
the
Well,
give
way
a
now it's
budget.
somebody else too because they split that off where they got the
All right.
financial and
You
the
know-
overall drink.
You know what?
And it happens
I'm
all the
gonna-
time. Creatives will get knocked, their pitches knocked down by executives all the time. So it's not an unusual thing.
I will admit I was harsh on Kathleen Kennedy when it came to some things. Knowing the fact that what Iger has done, he's public enemy. He's the Phantom Menace, that son of a bitch. And definitely, there was a lot of things. Listen, first of all, he canceled Mando season 4 to make the movie, and it was supposed to bring back badass Boba Fett, and he was going to bring back, and Kathleen Kennedy was all for it, and he canceled the damn thing. Bob Iger's a piece of shit.
Dom's got a new Disney villain.
This
Yep.
is weird.
Hey, listen,
Never hear the day
Let
Don
them go. Let them go. Let them cook.
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, you know what? Listen, I know Kathleen Kennedy had some things to say about it, but the whole fact is, knowing that Bob Iger was the reason why some of this stuff was canceled, like we were supposed to get a few things, and Bob Iger turned it down. Which, first of all, Kathleen Kennedy wanted to keep Clone Wars going when George Lucas sold the Lucasfilm over to them, and he turned it down. They were going to do the adaptation of Son of Dathomir, 16 episodes. He turned it down. He said no. That's why we'll probably get some Maul stuff in the Maul TV show. He turned down a Bane series. He turned down a Knights of the Old Republic friggin' trilogy. He turned down a lot of shit. And these things are coming out now. And you know what? I'm gonna say that I was harsh on Kathleen Kennedy. And you know what?
Official apology.
I do apologize. Hey, look, like every other YouTuber and every other person who actually condemned Kathleen Kennedy is all coming back and apologizing, because at the end of the day, Luke, why is Star Wars such a friggin' mess and Marvel is always the top priority? And meanwhile, Star Wars had everything going for it when it was sold. And Kathleen Kennedy, you know what? Looking into a lot of things, Kathleen Kennedy wanted to keep George Lucas's dream alive, and she was going to do the script that he gave with Darth Maul being the friggin' Godfather of Crime and Dark Talon. She was pitching. She wanted to do that. Bob Iger said no. So Bob Iger is the reason behind this mess. He's the Phantom Menace. And you know what? Kathleen Kennedy, like I said, I was harsh on her, and now I apologize to Kathleen Kennedy on this podcast. And I definitely will. I will eat my hat with salt on it for the shit that that I called her and all the stuff I called her. And
Now, before
You know-
anybody else says anything, I say we take that win and just go.
I was going to, but two
And
things
clip
that I
that.
noticed.
Clip that
One,
for posterity.
he
by the
a
way.
lot of stuff he said is stuff me and JJ had been telling him for years, and he just didn't
Yeah,
listen.
Yeah.
Number
I
two,
noticed that too.
he did throw in Dartel in there somehow out of the fucking blue. So chops up for that. All right, let's get going before we
I
get
do want to
drunk.
mention one thing before we move on is that, like Kevin said, he wished he'd rather have more Kylo than Rey. I think the Hunt for Ben Solo would have definitely had Rey in it at some point,
Yes.
but I couldn't.
No.
Oh, one more thing. Kathleen Kennedy also pitched that she wanted Luke to be the main, with Rey as the mentor to Rey, and he freaking turned that down because he did not want Luke. That's why Luke had a little bit of part. Luke would have been more of a mainstay in the movie of the new trilogy, and Bob Iger said no because Bob Iger does
I
not
think
like
kind of
Lucas, George
What?
they
Lucas.
positioned it to be
19-year-old
Leia, but Carrie Fisher passed away.
Hold on.
like, in the
Yeah,
big-
they did. Hey, can I ask you a question? Is he also in charge of the weather lasers?
space lasers.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Go on to the next one. Thank you.
All right, we got some fans upset. This one's in Dom's
Winter Cell's being
hometown. He's
canceled?
not in a Baltimore basement. Got this sign over here. No one's ever really gone. Hope lives. Ben is alive.
Yes, they are.
Poor Adam. So fans are fuming over this. We also got
Fans are
at
wasting money.
Disney.
I,
Somebody hired a plane to fly right over Disney and say
what? Well,
hashtag.
like, yo,
Hunt for
this
Ben
just tells
Solo.
you. Hold on. Stop. Okay. Stop. You people got nothing better. You had nothing better to do than to drag Kennedy through the mud because you fucking losers got nothing going on in your life. Now this is the next step. Okay. Now you're fucking what is this 1960? We're running biplanes with little
Yeah.
save Ben Solo tags around the fucking state fair field. Get
Right.
the fuck
All
out
the
of
things-
here.
this
All the
is
things
what-
happening.
This
We
is
need to
what
hire
fucking
him
late
to
right
make
here in
Boba
California.
skinny again.
Dude,
So-
dude, first off, nobody wants to see fucking Kylo cry again. Okay, nobody wants to see that. Nobody really wants to see Rey again. We don't want to see. Can we just move the fuck on?
Yes.
Move the fuck on.
Well,
Stop doing dumb shit
I
like this.
wanna-
By the way, it's not 1980s in a fairground. What are we doing? Biplanes and fucking pulling, save the shit behind it. What is this? What is this? And I have no
Open
clue.
humanity.
Dom's whole fucking feed had switched on a dime from women hating fucking man club to
He's
fucking
moving.
hate Iger now and fly biplanes. What the fuck is going on? What's going on?
think-
Can somebody explain it to me?
You know what's going on? The fact is that the fans are changing. They find out that Kathleen Kennedy is not the Sith Lord,
Times they are
and they
changing.
find out this guy, that Bob Iger's the Sith Lord.
I'm actually going to go to my bunker. I think I'm going to stay in my bunker because this fucking America is fucking too weird for me right now. Too fucking
Well,
weird.
Speaking
Too
of which,
fucking
like,
weird.
of all the problems going on in the country and the world, talk about first world problems. You want to put up a billboard about the Hunt for Ben Solo not getting made. You know,
Did you see this one?
Right next to Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell's on Netflix?
Did you
This
see
one
this one,
sounds gonna
Dom?
be good,
It was
Alex.
up there,
Which
down
one?
there in New York. The big sign. No one's ever really gone.
Yeah,
Where's this at?
that's actually pretty cool.
So
Yeah.
I think
yeah, Splitter Cell's still around. You're
He
right.
saw it on the internet,
Well-
even though it's right outside his building.
I thought maybe he'd walk by it. But
No, I walked
he
by
did.
it. Yeah,
He didn't see it though. He just walked by it.
I walked by
oh,
it.
he's like that was the
That's
coolest
fun.
Splinter Cell advertisement.
All
I
right.
think
All
the,
right. Anything else before we move on from Hunt for Ben Solo?
I will say
No,
this.
man.
Go ahead,
I
Wookie.
do want to. I want to ask real quick, like if he's still alive or if he somehow comes
Oh
back.
no, please no.
What does that do? Like the whole point of the end of the movie was that he sacrificed himself to save her.
Does anybody really care about the end of the movie?
Nobody cares.
Well, nobody
Nobody
cares about the
cares.
sequel trilogy.
It makes
You
the
know-
sacrifice pointless. It makes the sacrifice pointless then.
But the whole
It
movie.
really
was
does.
The whole movie
It
was
does,
fucking
but you know what?
pointless.
But you know what? The sequel trilogy was pointless. That's what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, it would have probably been better than
But
the
you want
sequel
more of
trilogy.
it.
You know,
But you want
look,
more of it.
first of all,
No,
you get the-
hold on. In Dom's defense, Dom, hold on. In Dom's defense, Dom has always said they should come out with something to fix that. So
Yeah.
I understand
This
why
wouldn't
he
fix
wants
it.
this.
It extends it.
But that's
fix
hey, stop. That is a decent argument that if they do this, then it'll take over and they can forget the other stuff. Just like
Well,
they
look,
forgot
think,
Jar Jar
think
Binks
about this.
first.
The Clone Wars cartoon, the animated series, actually helped Attack of the Clones, because which everybody says it's the worst out of the prequel trilogy. So they had the Clone Wars cartoon that actually gave it depth. Maybe they'll give more depth to the sequel trilogy if they
Did it
do
Pick
know?
some
some
Jar Jar Binks. That's what I told you.
Yeah.
Told you.
Misa, I know.
I'm a man of the people. I speak Domisms, and I'm a man of the people. I just want to tell you that. I'm always in the streets. I know what they're saying. My point is, I don't want to see none of that shit.
All right, Wookie, you got a final word on this. Anything you want to say?
They need a crisis event.
No. Just
No.
I thought you had something to
Wookie's-
say. We dumbed him down so far. He's got nothing left to say. He's like,
Move
fuck
on.
it.
All right,
He's
we'll
just
move it
glad
on.
he was not involved in any of that.
All right.
Ah,
Hey, listen,
The
wait.
Stranger.
All right, first of all, you want to talk about this? If you notice,
Can we
when
at
you
least
see-
read the news before you
Read
talk?
it, read it.
nice.
Okay, read it. Read it.
The
Good.
Stranger. Chimera has been revealed in the Art of the Acolyte book to be the founder of, I spelled that wrong, the Knights of Ren. But go on.
Hey, and didn't I say that when we filmed the preview? He was like maybe the first Knights of Ren, and I said
did.
that when the.
You did say that at one point.
I think you said a lot of things.
But I
What's
did
the-
say that.
Are you excited for this?
You know what? Yes, because I thought it was pretty cool. I like the Knights of Ren. You know,
Once again,
to give
I
it
think
depth,
this
to
is
give
a
Knights
dick-
of Ren more of a depth. Hey, look, that's why the story, the legacy of Vader with the whole shit with the Knights of Ren. I like that. I like that stuff.
Once
this
again,
is-
I think this is a dick in the ass to Chuck Wingo, who actually originated the Knights of Ren, and it's in a wonderful novels. If you ever get a chance to read some of the novels that he did, the Aftermath trilogy,
That's
you
a
get
great
to
story.
see the actual start of the Knights of Ren there, which they eventually just moved over
Not to
and
mention
killed
it.
them.
A dick in the ass to the comics and to everything else.
Oh yeah.
This is.
That's-
I'll tell you what this story is. This story is Leslie Headland continuing to pull shit out of her ass to say about her show that got canceled. That she
Try
thinks
to
what
bring
it
it
is
back.
to try to bring it back to make it seem like it would have been
She
super
didn't do
interesting.
this though. This is the
Yeah,
art
Yes, you
book.
did.
The art book is from her. The quote
From
is
her.
There's a lot of
in the art
people.
book.
from
No,
Lucasfilm.
Wayseeker, stop it.
The
She
art
fucking,
books are
her and
done
her
by the
stupid glasses.
Publishing
Those
group.
stupid glasses should have fucking warned us. She wears the
The quote in
stupidest
the
fucking
art book is
glasses.
supposedly from
We
her.
should have known it was gonna be a fucking hot mess because of those stupid ass fucking glasses
So-
she's wearing. She don't even need them.
We'll see
She
when the
doesn't
art book-
need glasses, corrective lenses. I looked it up. She doesn't need it. She purposely just wears stupid fucking glasses. And any person who wears stupid fucking glasses, you got to be careful. You got to be fucking careful.
Wow.
But-
That's
Like, to
not
me-
a
What
man of the
glasses if you
people
don't
right
need 'em to
there.
see?
After just calling yourself a man of the people, you just like slammed half the people.
All the
down.
differently sighted people.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I would rather them fix that show, the problems with that show, than I would the Kylo Ren dying. crap.
Agreed.
I mean,
Agreed. You're not
But
wrong.
this
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
really like. How does this fix the problems with that show? Like,
No, it doesn't. I mean,
Well,
Well, no.
saying-
First thing you
Makes
do
it
is
worse.
ban people that wear glasses that don't need them. If you don't need corrective lenses, you're not allowed
Like-
to wear fake corrective lenses. Number one, especially if they're stupid, and she wears plenty of stupid ones.
if
Thank you very
if,
much.
if Quimir's character was so involved in building something like the Knights of
They did
Ren,
not make her look intelligent.
why on earth would he like give a crap about the rule of two and only taking one apprentice instead of
Well,
both
we
May and
know-
Osha? or,
Well-
like,
knows?
you know,
Who knows how
Well-
long down the time it was?
Well,
I mean,
think about this. It's not that he wanted the ruler too. It was just the fact that he was a false Sith. He wasn't really a Sith. That's what he was. He was a Sith follower, a dark side user, and that's what Plagueis and everybody was competing with other people that weren't actually Sith, that were more dark side users.
Yeah, but
And,
I
we
we
like
don't
the
know
story.
that. We don't know his background.
I like the Chuck Wingo story better, where they're out there and they're worshiping the Sith and they're getting artifacts, and that's how I think that's a better storyline of how
But those
they
are the
become the Knights of-
acolytes. Those technically are a little different.
No,
Yeah, so there's
when you
different
hear them
stuff-
described, they were
But the
pretty
Knights
much
of
the
Ren-
basis for Knights of Ren.
I get that, but the acolytes are still around too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
they weren't
Knights of
those
Ren were-
acolytes.
I'll tell you
Go
what.
ahead.
I guarantee we'll get a book of Quagmire and the Stranger down the road, or a comic book series to
Oh, I agree.
explain who he is.
Oh my
Definitely.
god, they're trying so hard.
I agree. That'll happen. All right. John, your boy, Johnny B, came out this week and said Star Wars needs to learn from Star Trek because Star Trek is better at dialogue and having real conversations in their movies. What do you think of Johnny B?
I think,
I
this
think
guy
he
needs
didn't
to-
watch the J.J. Abrams Star Trek.
Yeah, I think this guy needs to go back to the block because that's the only movie he's ever been good in. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
That's funny.
No, it's not. This guy's an idiot.
I think it's funny that the two of the Star Trek movies had the same director as two of the
By
movies
the
that
way,
he was
the-
in,
Does.
and he
by
says
the
it
way-
needs to be more like Star Trek.
Yeah. That's really funny. By the way, also, if you've ever watched Escape from the Block, dialogue not the best. Great movie, dialogue fucking 2. It's like Rocky Balboa dialogue
if
in
you
that
would have said
bitch.
Andor, I'd be like, okay, that's good. But come on now.
Yo, Adrian.
That's just pretty weak. All right, we got a record.
One more
a big time
road.
record
This is nuts.
here for the 10-0 rookie Luke. It's
I saw
sold
this.
this week for $268,000.
$1,000. Yep.
It obliterated the 2023 record of 78, but you could pick this up in 2015 for $311.
Yep.
Well, in a 10-0, okay. So just for people who know and don't know card grading, a 10-0 in a PSA card is, for one, more forgiving, but also much more common than like a 10 in a CGC comic. So
There's 9. I looked it up. There's 9 10-0s.
yeah.
So it's not like,
Well, in a card
Common?
this old, is unusual, but
but it's not like a one of one here. We're
Yeah.
talking, there's been 13 sales since 2015.
Mhm.
So it comes up about once a year. And to me, it's crazy that a card went from $300 to $268,000 in 10
Shit.
years.
$300. You can get yourself a nice comic book, and then you can buy yourself a down payment on a house.
So
Crazy.
kudos to you if you picked this one up in 2015. You're sitting pretty, but this thing
Yeah.
might have gone a little too high, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's something. I think that'll be,
Yeah.
if it's a true sale, that'll be an outlier sale for
It was a
quite
heritage.
while.
It was heritage auction, so it was a true sale. But
Yeah, you're not faking that.
you're not faking it. But somebody,
Yeah.
I think, some people were bidding for this one and overpaid. But whatever.
No.
Kudos to you. We'll see if I'm wrong or right. Maybe
I
this
bet you
thing,
Mark Hamill bought it.
maybe we'll see what kind of trajectory this one goes up to. But
Yeah, he probably did. He's probably like, I got to beat the Han Solo
$268,000.
I did a PS10 freaking Boba
Yeah,
Fett.
that's a good point. Dan brings up a good point. It's not like you can go find one of these.
Well,
You're
actually,
not-
boxes of that 77 Star Wars were pretty common up until a couple of years ago. You could find boxes.
Dan
Well,
does a
think
lot
about it.
Dan does a lot, especially in Star Wars cards.
Well, this right here,
He
these
does-
cards
he
are
does a
hard to
lot.
find gem
knows.
due to the fact of the bubble that's in the damn thing, the wax
I
on the
mean,
back
you're
of the
not
card.
wrong. Tenno's hard to find.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we got some Darth Vader Crocs coming out.
Yeah, I forgot to put that in the news. I had that. I mean, in the toys. I was going to do that.
You didn't know?
So I
So
did.
they're
I
just
did.
black and white.
$90.
Just watching people break
How
their
much?
fucking
Buying some Darth
ankles
Vader
on this
Crocs
shit.
on the show, other than Ruben.
How much?
Nobody.
$90.
That's not
Dude, if
bad,
you
man.
buy Crocs, you got problems, bro.
We got
Yo,
more Crocs coming up. We got some Disney exclusive.
Wait,
Crocs.
hold on. Stop. How many of you guys got Crocs? Because you might be
Oh,
getting
fuck.
kicked off the show if you own them.
Yo, listen. Let me tell you something. First of
Wait a
all,
minute.
Crocs. Listen, I don't care how tough you think you are. You wear Crocs. You're a girl.
Why
That's
do the
not true.
Why do the Disney exclusive? Why do the Disney exclusive ones sell for $30 less than the Darth Vader ones?
I don't know.
That's
Darth
That's
Vader.
crazy.
You have to
And
go
there
to
actually
Disney.
is Boba Fett
Wow.
Crocs too out there.
But you also got this Cantina Adventure set with those 4 figures for $70 coming at Disney World. So
For the
That's not
record, I
bad.
do not have the Chewbacca Crocs.
no,
No,
Do you have any Crocs?
no.
Yeah,
But the high school kids love them.
Listen,
that's such a-
Wookiee has underoos.
Hey. Let's just remember. I think people have. Here's a PSA for the day. High school, when they're in high school, they're still kids. Kids
Yeah.
are supposed to do dumb shit.
You're
Can we
still-
just like, even if you're a freshman, sophomore in college, you're still a kid. You do dumb shit. Yeah, that doesn't mean as an adult you should be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Let's act like these kids. Like wear
That's
fucking
fine, man.
Crocs. Crocs are perfect for kids
agreed.
because kids do dumb shit.
All right, we got
Hey,
Life
listen.
Day events coming with Chewbacca. You can go meet Life Day Chewbacca in Disneyland if you want to go. With
There you go, Wookie.
Our Jollywood Nights event, 13 parties where you can meet
Bring your Patrice fucking Snuggie.
Life Day Chewbacca. So, whatever.
It's
You're going
Wayseeger
on.
does. Wayseeger does. Wayseeger's the only one that openly didn't admit that he doesn't have Crocs. He
I
has
don't have
Crocs.
Crocs. I don't have
Yes,
Crocs.
you do. You got fucking Crocs.
And
Do they have
don't
an
forget
orb
this
I can
week,
touch?
the
Yeah, I
last
know.
piece of news is Wednesday.
Dude, no, go back, dude. Could you imagine if they do have, or like they do a lot of picture shit. If you you have to put the Snuggie on to go touch the orb so you can pose for a pic. How gross would those Snuggies be, bro? You know that's some gross shit. All right, go ahead.
All right, last.
If it's a Disney event, they'll sell you the Snuggie for about $30.
Yeah, no shit.
About 55.
Wednesday is volume 3 drops, all 9 shorts. I think we're going to review this one over 2 weeks. Do the first 4 or 5 1 week, the others the next. I'm excited. More Star Wars content. Good Star Wars content, I hope.
Oh, good. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
listen, all the stuff that I saw, the live action, the stuff that I saw in Japan was very good. So
Actually,
guy
I'm
who-
happy that this week we have this, and we have this, and we have
Smart.
the Has Been Hotel.
Smart.
No.
What?
No, I said hope we got the Has Been Hotel and Visions this week, which I'm happy about.
You guys got a suit on now. Dom's
Huh?
all slammed up now.
All right. Anyways,
Dom got the sport coat on.
Yeah.
I will tell you that some of the stuff the guy's a nutbag that does some of that stuff, but the stuff that I saw there was pretty good. So hopefully we get some good ones out of it.
So we got to see Dom wear a sport coat and apologize to Kathleen Kennedy.
And the same.
Yeah, it's like we're on a
It's
news
miracle.
broadcast or something.
Twilight Zone.
Fancy.
Well, I'm in my my security outfit, so I'm have
Oh,
to be
okay. Let's just not do that. Not on.
Like we're on ESPN or something.
Dom Fashion
Okay.
Show.
Hey, let's get into Star Wars comics. We're going to talk about what people really came to see. This week, I decided this is because of a comment, like I said in Baltimore. We had some great fans come out, kind of friends now. Some people from the local area, actually. And if you see J&J Comics in one of our local chats, let him know this was kind of it. It happened to deal with he was making a comment about him and his dad, Jim, were making comments about the variance, the price variance we had done on a different thing.
You're like,
So I figured
that's too close to JJ's comment.
it is, yeah. Anyways, J and J, yeah. Anyways, so I decided to look these up because I was kind of digging through some of these and I found one, and I remember that me and Eric had done a special on Mark Jewelers variants. Just a little quick overview, really quickly, of Mark Jewelers, what it is. Mainly, you find these around army bases, and it's an insert advertisement for a jewelry store. Because they're trying to get all.
By the way.
Yeah, what's that?
I said it's attached, isn't it?
Yeah, it's attached on the inside folds, and what it is just pretty much trying to get dudes that buy comic books to propose to their wives, which is kind of messed up.
Well, not buy comic books, but like the people on the military bases to buy their wives. They just the advertisement that is in there to
Yes,
have them buy
guys that buy comic books to buy what? Think about this.
It's-
We're talking the 80s,
Imagine.
dudes in the 80s trying to get them to buy wedding rings for their
I
wives.
imagine they had some sort of deal with the army bases to sell the jewelry on the base or something. Probably.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, I think it was just the advertisement I went through. Anyways, so you'll see some of these dates too. I put them down there. Some of these books are going to be hard because the inserts you kind of have to go through the book to look for them. But I wanted to give you the numbers, and there's only like 8 of these, so you can look at the covers. Whenever you see one of these covers, it's worth a dig to try to find the inserts.
242. First Boba has one too.
Oh, holy shit! I said there's 8 of them, Dom.
I know. I'm just saying. I
Oh
know.
my God.
I'm all interrupted. You interrupted. At Disney now, they got Wanted. Have you seen this man? Ben Solo posters all over that people are posting.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't care. Anyways,
Okay, so let's go back to this. Here we go.
Awesome.
Starting off with 35. There's a 9.
I'll
Go
say.
ahead.
Oh well, you kind of put it up there anyway, so I'll
Go
hold
ahead.
that.
What are you
I was
gonna
gonna
say?
say you said covers earlier. I was gonna say to save people time, so you don't have to look through every single one. Does not include directs.
Yeah. So yeah, it will have the newsstand there. Which, by the way, the newsstand there was more newsstands than there were directs, anyways, at this point. But you can get once again go back and watch back issues here on Renovision. There's a link below. You can find all that stuff out. So here we go. 9.0 for MJ for this. So that's the highest grade one of these has ever come in out, and $75. The Newsy at the same grade is about $50. We're just showing you the difference in prices because, to be honest with you, if you can get this book higher than a 9, you can get some good money off of it, especially for the MJs. It actually increases faster than the Newsies. Once again, Newsies are newsstands, MJs are Mark Jewelers. It's just a shorter version for that. Next up, we have 42 because that's chronologically the next book in order that has a Mark Jewelers in it. Why is 42 the book that Dom had to spit out before we could even get 3 words out of our mouth? Do you have a Mark Jewelers, Dom?
No, I don't. This is one I need. This is a
All right,
Grail.
so first Boba. 9.6 is the highest Mark Jewelers in this one. 2004 sale, I think, for $780. The most recent, or no, it was 2025. Maybe.
No,
Most recent.
I'm sorry. Bruce, a friend of Brucifer's had this book that was selling it, and Brucifer asked me if I wanted to buy it. The guy was asking like almost $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
news
didn't- I
is
couldn't-
410.
have
We'll
it.
see if he still has it. You might be able to use
Yeah.
this number 780 and tell him, bitch, last one sold for 780. Maybe you can get it for cheaper.
Maybe.
Next up, you've got this crazy cover, which actually I think it's a little bit different in real life, but it's number 52. Not a book everybody looks at, so there should be some. And now, mind you, when you're
52
digging,
or
if your state
53?
has, like, Michigan's got 2 big bases out here. Ohio's got a big base. I know down in Florida there's a couple. Texas, if you're out there, so that's, you'll see a lot of Mark Jewelers come from, especially the Midwest area. If you're in the Midwest area, look for these Mark Jewelers in boxes.
Mike Mayhew did a cover for like a how much cover to this with his variant. It was pretty
Okay,
cool.
well, don't look for that piece of shit.
No.
Look
I'm
for
just
this
saying. This one, yeah.
Yeah, look for this one.
Just to clarify, Mark, was it 52 or 53?
52.
Okay.
Oh, what I put 50. Oh, it's 53.
You
My
put
bad.
53 down there, so I just want to make sure.
Did I? Yeah, 53. Sorry, it should have been 53. My bad. Did I put the wrong book in there?
This
6-0 for. I
This
might
book's
just put that wrong.
52. This
Uh,
book is 52.
Okay. And then it is this book, I think. Let me go pull it up. Hold on. For clarification, thank you very much. I might have clipped the wrong book.
I should want anybody.
No. That's fair. That's a good call, dude. Dude, somebody was like, "Yo,
What was the 30? What the 35?
Somebody sold a
go for?
newsstand for free.
for
What
free."
the
No,
35
nobody
I
will
have
grade
the
it
Mark
that cheap.
Jewelers in that.
52. This was 52. 53 didn't have a Mark Jewelers, did it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking up the cover of 53. Yeah, it was 53. I just grabbed the wrong cover. It's 53 is the one where it's got the stormtrooper on it with
Leah?
yeah, with Leia. Somebody pull up 53. I picked up the wrong book on that. Put it in the wrong one. All right.
the
Either way, it's
Stormtrooper
53.
holding Leia.
Next up is 59. Thank you, JJ, for correcting that. Somebody pull up 53 for me. 59. Great Lando and Luke running from fucking penises. I mean, that's what that is, right? That's fucked up. Mark Jewelers in there. 59 6.0 is the highest grade we'll see there. $32 there, $25 for a newsie. And then next up, we've got 68, which is another classic cover that everybody knows, so you should be checking through these. 98, 700. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Like when you go back and you look at.
Hang on, I'll take this one. Dom, do you have this in the news or a Jewelers?
No, I don't. Listen, you know what's the funny thing? I only have this in a direct. I don't even have a newsstand in this. I'm missing that too.
Well, apparently, Mark Jewelers is cheaper.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
That was in 2024, mind you. The price of this in 2024 was similar in pricing. The 98.
you go,
Yeah, there we
Marco.
go. So that's 53.
Okay.
And that's 53. So that's the numbers for 53. A 6.0 and $32. Nobody obviously is grading this book in a 6.0. But if you go back and look here, and this kind of tells you
35.
this is $780 there for that Mark Jewelers. People buy Mark Jewelers around the same price for what the grade is. So I think this is probably like an $800 book now if you can find it.
Yeah.
What
I
you had the
like
numbers for 35? The first one you did. What were the numbers for that one?
I can't remember, dude. Am I gonna go all the way?
We had it
back?
in a 9.0, not a 9.8.
Yeah, I had a 9.0, not a 9.8.
I have an 8.5 in that one.
You do?
Well, it'd be about
Mark
$75 or
Be about be
About
about the same,
$75.
$75. Yeah.
Why? So I
I-
couldn't remember the numbers.
Here with this one,
75 for Jewelers. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, 75 for MJ. So if you have an 8.5, it's probably similar. It's probably around there, $75, $80. Could be 100 by now. You never know. You know what happens? A lot of these people will find multiple Mark Jewelers and they will grade them around the same time, and for some reason they come out with the same grade or similar grade because it's in the same run, and then they sell them all. They auction them all at the same time, which is a stupid idea. Because then
Well,
what
I've
happens
seen
is,
them in
It's on the
runs.
market, right.
yeah,
When people collect a run, I've seen them in runs where there's like
Yeah.
4 out of the 8 or whatever, or Jewelers, or 6 or whatever.
Oh man, we got to the wrong side. All right, so here we go. 750. That's a big one. Next up, we got Leia and Talon's sister. Here we go. This is number 73, a cover most people never look for.
We got
9-8. There's never been a
there.
What's that?
The blue beast down on the bottom, and
Yeah.
I don't know. That's supposed to be Lando because that doesn't look like Lando at all.
That's Lando, yes.
Yes, it's supposed to be like that.
And I don't.
You got the
is
Wright
that
brothers
Is that the
playing
Wright
there,
brothers
right?
playing over Leia's arm?
Yeah.
There's never been a Mark Jewelers graded in this book, but a newsstand it goes 150 for a newsstand in this book. This is a book you should probably try to find because there just isn't Mark Jewelers in this. So you'll be doing pretty good if you find this one. This
I'm
is number
surprised it
73.
Surprised it goes that high in a newsstand.
You want to know
It's
why?
kinda high
Because
for a random book.
yeah, no. So for those people that don't know, some of the random books for Star Wars, if you can find them in 9/8, like the nothing issues that have no like key factors, they go for a decent amount. The one that we did earlier, there's a black one, a black cover. I think it's like number 48. I've watched that thing go to auction before for $250 in the 9/8, just because it doesn't ever come up in the 9/8.
Right.
Here we go. Another one that's kind of weird. Number 14. We use this on our thumbnail in 85. This is one of the later Mark Jewelers. 9/8s go for $500 in the newsstand of this. This is another one where, yeah, it's just a random book, not a key.
Painted.
That's kind
Is
of
it a painted cover?
Is Dracula
It's
back
kinda
there?
painted.
no. That's what's her name, Lilitha or whatever her name was.
It's
I
You know,
yeah, I can't remember her name.
It's the one thing with the whip.
The dark lady.
It's with the other whip.
Dark
She had
Lady.
the whip.
Yep.
Mira.
Luminarira.
Lumarira. Yeah.
Luminara.
Who cares
Luminara?
what the fuck her name is? That's her. We all knew who we're talking about.
Yeah.
And finally, space or not finally, there's two more. What number was that?
95.
95.
95.
I fucked this up because this is not what number is this?
98.
98. I didn't fuck it up yet. I'm all right. See, look, I got some skills. 98
There you go.
Stormtrooper. Who knows what the hell this book's about? 98 went for 250. Newsy went for
Yeah.
200. Once again, some of those random issues there towards the back really go for decent.
Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
Yeah, Sienkiewicz.
Sakevich.
Yep.
Very good. And then finally, the last issue in 86 and the last Star Wars MJ that you can get. In 8.0 is $200 for MJ, where a Newsy's only $54. And Chewbacca looks like a dog. So there's that. And why is he tickling Lando? We will never know.
I don't know, but Lando looks like he likes it.
He does.
He does.
Yeah. Luke's got his sun's out, guns out shirt.
Yes, he
there.
does. No sleeves. No sleeves. All right. So that's all we got this week for comics. You want a comic section? You got one. Look for those from Mark Jewelers, man. You might get lucky, dude. It's worth it. Especially just don't sell them in a run. Like sell them, put one up and then wait like 2 months and put another one up.
Well, listen, look for them because there could be some still like lying around and nobody realizes.
Oh, there's
you
tons
know,
of them lying around. There's
you know,
tons of
just-
them. They were like we did
Yeah.
the
Well, you
did the
gotta
numbers
open
at
them
one
is why
point.
nobody realized.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
didn't realize. They don't. They still to this day don't realize.
Let
That's
me
why
ask you a
gotta
question.
try to
When,
remember those books. Yeah,
when did Mark Jewelers stop? Was it in the
it
1990s?
was probably around well, that was 86 for them. Probably like around there. You'd have to watch the video. I think we tracked it down.
Yeah.
It might be up to 89, somewhere around there. Just
Yeah, I only have 2 of them.
About the time they lost their contract for military bases.
yeah. I wonder how many people have them. And don't even
Probably
know
when the
they have 'em.
military bases all started closing down in the early 90s.
Well, listen, if you have those, the Whitman books definitely go up too eventually. Like all these other things, like there's so many different variants of these books. Well, a lot of these
MJs do
books.
really well, and
Yeah.
people never look for them, which is just wild. Wild. All right, what do we got next?
Game
Are we-
toys or
Should we
books?
do toy? Should we?
Let's do
Yeah.
toys. in case-
Yeah, do toys real quick because I'm about to leave pretty soon.
Yeah.
All right. So we had a couple. So we had the MCM
Go ahead.
Comic Con happened in London today. Yesterday, this weekend, it went by, and they had some reveals. So we're getting a new Dooku from Tales of the Jedi, a young Dooku with 2 different heads, one with a beard, one without the beard, and I think it's pretty cool. I think they have the Dooku from that time period. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
looks good.
We getting Quinlan Voss, which it makes sense. You have a, what's her face she came out what's her name? Oh, damn. I can't even think of her name.
Looks like
Ventress come out, and you would the Finland Voss. We haven't had one.
That lightsaber looks janky.
Well, the thing is they're doing these swoosh lightsabers now, like they're in action lightsabers. I'm not particularly crazy about it.
Playing
but
like paddleball or something like.
No, it actually looks better with the Hot Toys, not the 6-inch figures. The Hot Toys, they have different types of the weapons. Like they have the regular lightsaber, the swoosh lightsaber. When you're doing battle like scenes, doing it for the 6-inch figures, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's the new thing.
Jedi croquet is what they're playing there, not something like that.
I'm happy about this. We got the Seventh Sister from Rebels, which is actually pretty cool. Finally, filling in some more of those Inquisitors that we needed.
Droids.
What?
Does it come with any of our seeker droids or no?
No.
Yeah.
Well, she has a little droid on her. She has a droid that comes with it, the small droid.
Okay.
It comes with it, but I think it's pretty cool that they dropped this.
That's cool.
And then here goes JJ's favorite character, Kyle Katarn.
Yeah.
JJ's picking this one up.
Yes, so game is going to be a GameStop exclusive gaming greats, GameStop. So it'll be dropping. Actually, pre-orders go on sale. I think the 28th. They at 1:00 they go on pre-order. So you gonna get that, JJ?
Nope.
No. Oh damn.
Nope.
All right, so we got some more vintage lines. So apparently they're coming out with Maul from the Maul series, but it's like a redeco from the Siege of Mandalore. When they dropped just a different card back and maybe brighter colors with on Maul a little bit, like a little just paint deco, but we're getting this for vintage.
Yeah, also.
We're getting a Vader again with the lightning, which we just had. I don't understand. This just maybe a year ago. They came out with one for Return of the Jedi, the anniversary. Or 2 years ago, whatever. With the lightning,
We don't need that.
We don't need it. I'm actually happy about this. The Stranger Quimir, soft goods. This was one that was on the top 100 Star Wars figures that people want, and they actually dropped it pretty soon. They just dropped the Stranger in the 6-inch figure. Now they're dropping the Stranger in the vintage line too. So pretty cool. I'm definitely picking this one up if I find it. All right, I had some Hot Toys. So we got a new Han Solo, Han Solo, Bespin Han Solo. It's actually it looks really damn good. If you see the face sculpt, it's like unreal. Looks like Harrison Ford, big time. This is about like $285, I think. The prices weren't up yet, but about $285.
Yeah.
It looks. Yeah, I have a lot of different pictures because I couldn't fit other pictures. I just wanted to get like a good.
You got goggles, everything. Eh?
Yeah, and there's the face sculpt. Pretty good face sculpt.
It does they even had a chin scar.
Yeah, they did everything, man. Here's Obi-Wan for Revenge of the Sith. They finally, it's finally out now. Like they took pictures of it now. The other one was like just like a prototype when they first dropped it, but this looks pretty good too. Obi-Wan for Revenge of the Sith. It looks just like Ewan McGregor. Different pictures, different. Got the high ground, Anakin. Really cool stuff. That's another like 200 and change. It looks just like him too.
Yeah.
We got a General Grievous, Revenge of the Sith. General Grievous looks badass. This is about 350. This General Grievous. Yeah. And then we got some clone troopers. This is the 104 Battalion Wolf Pack clone trooper that dropped.
Yeah.
So this was a custom that someone made that did. They retook, and it looks. If look at it, it's like one of the best customs you could possibly see for a 6-inch figure.
Except for she has no navel.
He's like,
bro, she looks like a wrestling fan. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, wait, look at the face.
One of the boys.
I know.
She does.
If you look at the face looks like Carrie.
She got hit by it hard, bro. That
Yeah,
girl is wild, bro.
Look, it looks just like Carrie Fisher. It's freaking nice. It's pretty cool.
No.
You buying this?
No, it's a custom.
Yeah, no, but you buy customs.
I know I do. If I can pick it up for a reasonable price, I would, because I need an upgrade on my thing. So at the London, they're coming out with another retro. This is CZ3 dropping retro figures.
And
No.
droid form? What's going on there?
Yeah,
Are you sure
It's
that's
just-
a Star Wars thing?
yeah, it is.
That's
I thought
It's
it was. I thought it
Yeah,
was
from the retro line.
not from the
Yeah,
movie It.
yeah.
that's bad.
So I wanted to
Sure
show you a
that's not
comparison.
custom?
That's not a custom. So look at the comparisons to the two malls. That's the Caesar Mandalore mall, and that's the new mall. They're the exact same figure, just color schemes, cards different, and a little bit just but basically it's a repackage.
Well, the newer card looks better, I think.
Yeah, the mall packaging. Yeah, and that is it.
All right.
Damn, Dom.
All right, guys, I
got
gotta leave. I'm leaving right now. I gotta get ready to leave. I'll see if I get home in time. I'll try to jump back on when I get back home.
All right.
All right. See you down.
All right,
Bye.
see you guys later. Bye bye.
I mean, he's at home. He's already at home. He wasn't anyplace else but home. That was his home.
Well, you can say he's not home. You can just not say where he was.
He did need to say where it was 74 times.
He said 174 times. Fucking guy doesn't know what he's doing. All right. Well, he might have a job next week. Recent sales.
in Boba Fett about the box, man.
What?
They look like they're gonna punch each other.
Yeah, that's nice. Didn't you do this?
Yeah. I said Dom missed it.
It's all right.
Oh,
They're on there for
Well,
Dom.
he
yeah.
got like some like actual hands going on there too.
What do we got here?
I think we're all a little screwed up because Dom just apologized to Catherine Kennedy. Like,
I knew it was coming. I knew it was
that
coming
moment yet.
because it is a big trend this week that
Is it?
everybody's doing.
you could see, yeah, you
Oh, is
you
it?
watch what all those weirdos watch.
Well, I
dude. don't
check
watch
on the
it.
news, so I get a
I
good.
didn't see that one coming.
I saw it
Everybody
coming
needs a villain, I guess. And she's off the hook for a while.
for like a week, maybe two.
So she doesn't retire
I
again.
was about to say.
So this is just some guy that I don't even know how I came across it. It was on accident that they were doing some auction out of Ohio that was you could bid online, and it's some guy who I guess died in January, and they're selling his collection, and it's mostly it's probably like 95% Star Wars stuff, a few Indiana Jones things, but I didn't put any of those in here, and one random
Former
Venom
Lucasfilm employee.
that I think the family donated all this stuff, and it was going to a Shriners hospital.
Nice. Good
So it got me to bid on a few things, and I thought I would do
about
that.
it. I didn't
Trying
not
to
bid
see
on
what
anything.
a private auction would do versus eBay, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so it's the same thing. Although the buyer's premium is not listed in there on these, but it is so whatever you see the price, it's 13%.
More.
Why is there a blue
More.
bear on this shit?
Because there always needs to be a blue bear.
Because that's everybody's guessing the prices, man.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Why not?
And you don't pay retail, so you only went
I don't pay
$9.99.
retail. I know that's right. Never pay retail. I knew
So-
who Han Solo was.
This is one, I did a
Oh,
couple statues.
Yeah.
It gives it like estimates, but me and Wayseeker were talking about it because he looked at the auction before.
It already says what's sold for right there.
That's sold on the bottom.
Oh, that should not have been there.
$300, I guess. First, $300.
I'm gonna guess $299.
Sold.
I think I put the wrong slide in there.
301.
It's all right, dude. I put the wrong comic in a comic section where you had to memorize the comics.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
No, they're all.
So,
they're all. This
Here's
one's
the
there
next
too.
one.
It's one
Stop.
seventy.
We guess 160.
They're
That's
not
all right.
all in there.
We'll talk about them. We don't need to
Hold
play
on.
the game.
Hold on. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can fix something real quick. All right, go ahead. Keep going.
We're gonna keep
What
going.
is
It's gonna
this?
show the
You just
things.
crappie slide up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second. I'll see if
Why
I
don't
can
we-
find it.
why
No,
don't
it's only the
report?
first two items.
It's only first two.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
looking at
All right.
I have the slides open.
That statue.
Well, I'm 2 for 2, so I'm all right.
Yeah.
That
So
statue.
statues we won't do it on.
What is that? Wait, go back to no. Oh, go back to.
The Ewok Gentle
That's
Giant.
Ewok playing like the drums on.
Yeah, on the,
Stormtrooper
that's
helmet.
cool.
But yeah, I know,
Well,
but
Gentle-
but these things actually are going for less. This is surprising because these look like they're going for less than they normally would. Because I think don't these things?
I think their estimates are pretty high for lots of stuff.
We're
Yeah,
I
no
get
idea-
that, but
no
is it
idea what you're
when you
doing.
bought these originally? Aren't they like 185?
I don't remember. Well, Gentle Giant. Marco, you might remember. Is Gentle Giant the one that was diamond?
Wasn't it
Gentle
Diamond
Giant?
Select? Yes.
Yeah, but
No,
but
Gen-
also
Gen-
these have been opened. They've been out displayed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
No.
Yeah. Open package. Yeah,
And
okay,
some of
fair
the stuff is sealed, and I'll try to. I think the video game stuff's all
enough.
sealed.
You're looking at 180 there. Okay.
So
Oh, this is new.
yeah, this is the collector
Cal
one.
Kestis is lightsaber.
I can't believe this one sold for high. Their estimates
Really?
are way too high for this one. I'll say 220.
Wasn't this like 300 when it or 3?
Yeah, I'm
350?
going with 350.
I'll stick you guys in the middle. I'll say 289.
289. We give Chad a second here if the chat wants to play, jump in. But I don't know.
I think these were like 300 and 350.
But this
too, I
is
think.
such a small audience. It's in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, this auction house.
Yeah, most of these things.
Oh,
only
yeah.
a few of them went over like 10, 12 bids.
That's right, because they did this on Zip, so it was live. It was live and through Zip, wasn't it?
It
Yeah.
was.
Oh, dude, yeah. I ever tell you guys a story? We went to someplace almost identical to this. We came back with a whole car full of comics, so many that they were pouring out the windows, and we were throwing away X-Men 1s by the bucket load because back then X-Men 1s were not worth anything. So some guy was trying to make us pay to use a dumpster because we were literally dumping box loads of fucking X-Men 1s.
Well done.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
I want to find that dumpster.
We actually tried to pull up to the auction house originally and ended up in like in a meth park where they were building meth and they came after us. It was wild, bro. It was wild.
All right. I don't think Chad's playing today. So I said 220. I got that one.
Yeah, you've seen these all already.
I didn't
And they
look
had
it
the-
online. Oh,
Now this is sealed.
this is sealed. This is tough to find. That estimate is
Yeah.
way too high, though.
yeah, and the problem is PC games. PC games, even sealed,
185.
don't do quite
185.
as well as console games. Typically.
185.
I'll go a little higher than that. I'll say 230.
What do you
I'll go higher than both of you. I'll say 275.
All right.
All right.
120.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
120.
Another one.
That could be a good buy if you're reselling.
That actually is a really good buy. Yeah. Dude, we should have gotten on this earlier because these look like
There was some stuff
PC
that I
games.
should have bid on that were hardcovers. They didn't get. Wookie didn't put them in here, and Wookie told me the price for one of them. I'm like, that's 10% of what you could sell it for.
Yeah.
yeah.
Less beloved than the first one. So this one, I'd say 100.
85. I will tell you, like, these are the ones you need to find. So if you can go on to Zip and you a little tidbit for
I'm
you
going to
guys.
say the exact same price as the last one.
If you can go on to Zip and find a place that has auctions of this stuff, if you can go live, because the buyer premium is actually cheaper live too. If it's 13 there, it'll probably be 8%, 5 to 8% live.
You mean in person, right?
In person, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can go live, and then it gets wild. Like, it gets wild because what it is a lot of the times the people that use the Zip, what's the whole thing called? It's called Zip what? Zip lot or Zip what is it called?
Zip auction.
Zip auction. Are smaller auction houses that usually rent like a Knights Hall or something like that to do their auctions, and they don't have a permanent like site for like a website to do auction sites on it. You can get some really good fucking deals. Like it could also go badass crazy sideways. I've seen it go badass crazy sideways before too. But as long as you're calm, you can usually get some good shit.
And this sounds like that because I literally called the guy to ask a question about the shipping, and he answered. I mean, I think his cell phone is what he had because he goes,
Yeah.
I'm at home right now. I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. And he emailed me first thing Saturday morning. So, I mean, it was.
Yep, that's exactly what, dude. If you can find these, especially if you can go live in person, you should go. I probably should have seen. Was this in Ohio?
It was
Yeah.
Ohio.
When was it? This last week?
Yep.
I was
What
Thursday.
What bullshit fucking city in Ohio was it in?
It was like
Like a little teeny town, Malta.
it was like about Columbus, outside of Columbus area.
Oh, that's too far for me to go. I'm not going. I mean, that's almost where we went the other time on the border of Kentucky.
Nobody wants to go to Columbus. That's where
No.
Ohio State fans are.
Oh,
230. You
yeah, I
fucker.
got that one.
Somebody-
It happens sometimes. So the game's rare, you know.
It is. I didn't know because the Sith Lords Master Editions or more Master Editions out there. So that was my question. This thing, these are rare to find. I had this isn't the complete set. I asked Woogie to put this one in there because I was tempted to bid on this one,
Why didn't
Um,
you?
but I was
I think
afraid
this
the
is-
shipping was going to be like $7,000 for
Yeah. So it's
No.
60. I think it's at 99
volume
volumes.
hardcover.
Is it 99 volumes?
There's 99 total.
There's
Yeah,
99
Yeah. So
total.
it's got 2/3 of them.
yeah. and they're hard to find in a set. So like 62.
No, dude, hey, bro, they fuck around with shipping. They would have just put this in a fucking medium mailer and sent the bitch out to you, dude.
I
I'm
don't know
telling you,
what they would have done.
Well, I'll
they
tell
would
you when
just-
I get my stuff.
You
So
can
I,
media
you know,
mail
just
up to
you know what
75.
it is. You know what it is. It'll come. I guarantee you, it'll come in a UPS. You put it in their box, and it'll just be fucking thrown in there and sent to you. They're like,
Yeah.
look at these dorks buying this dumb shit, and that's how you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So
So I didn't buy it. This was priced estimated low, to my opinion. I think it probably should have gone for like $400. I bet you it went for 60.
$60? No fucking. If you pass on this for $60, you're fucking. You are a loser, Wacy.
I was about to say 75. So
$100, 112.
$12.
Wayseeker, you're
why
such a
didn't you
fucking
tell me ahead
loser.
of time?
I
What are
didn't
you
bid.
complaining-
I decided against bidding, so I'm the
What are
loser.
you complaining about fucking mailing? They're not even charging you. They're not even charging you
didn't
for the
know.
books.
I didn't know. I had
I
no
looked
idea what
at
to go
this,
for.
You're a pussy, Wayseeker.
I looked at this and I thought it's not the complete thing. I don't even want to mess with it.
Dude,
yeah, I think that's probably what
wait.
a lot of people did.
No, Wayseeker could have sold this. Wayseeker, you're so fucking stupid. Like
I
Think
want
about
to-
how long
you
how much
can't.
time and
This
how
is
much more money
this
you
tell-
try to get the other
I'm
one.
so stop. I'm embarrassed, Wayseeker. I talk about this stuff all the time. I just told you I took a shot on 120 boxes blind for $800. You're saying good deal. I go, could be, could not. Gamble. $12 and you're talking about shipping. The fuck out of here. Dude, 13% buyer premium on that.
I know it's $1.30.
$1.30. You're $13.30. And then you're gonna pay $60. Oh my god, Wayseeker. What a
Why didn't you go to Ohio for this auction? Come on.
Wayseeker. Because once again, I tell you, the last time I went to Ohio for an auction, ended up in a meth park and then ended up throwing away box loads of. Whoever thought though, like you got to think we're like it's 2019 to 2018. Who the fuck thought that you would have a pandemic renaissance of Jim Lee X-Men #1s, maybe one of the most overprinted books compared to any of the books that have ever been out there?
Yep.
Nobody. You couldn't give this shit away.
I'm
People,
with
we literally had a pile. We pulled the car up. People were throwing more X-Men 91s on our pile because our pile was. We literally had a pile, and I mean, it filled up a whole SUV, and it wasn't like boxes. It wasn't just boxes. It was loose, like in box tops, loose comics. We were literally just throwing loose comics on top of loose comics. So think about how many loose comics you could put into an SUV. I think it ended up working out to like 64, 70 long boxes when we finally sorted out what didn't fly out of the car and what we didn't throw out. And I think we spent $80. All right. Oh my God. Wayseeker.
I know.
Wayseeker.
Just losing money.
You are an embarrassment.
I already own these. So.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
he resells these, dude.
These ones.
If this
So
goes
volume
for
one
if this goes for
alone-
$40, if this goes for $40, I'm ending the stream, and
This has the better
I'm not doing
covers,
the
too.
show
Volume one
anymore.
alone sells for 200. Flat.
Yeah,
The other two sell for between 50 and 100.
yeah, $80. Yeah,
So it is 350s, 3 to 350s fair.
I'm gonna go $60 so I can just shut this stream down and call it a day.
I bet you this one went for more. I'm gonna say 175.
These weren't new, right? These are like used.
They're not. But they're in good shape.
They're in good shape though.
$40.
Oh, 135. Thank you.
I think I
That's
bid 80.
I
Huh?
would buy that.
I bid 80, but I was worried about how heavy they were shipping. And I
Dude,
didn't know,
the
I didn't know
one
they were worth that much.
dude, the one book is why didn't you guys you have lifelines to me. You have my cell phone number too.
Well, I
You
had some
can
other
also
stuff too. I didn't want to.
call me and text me and be like, yo, dude, can you look at this real quick? Did you guys ask me to look at this real quickly? You might have, and I didn't look at it.
No.
Wookie did. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shit.
I just told you. I sent
It's
you
all
guys
right.
a link.
But then what you should do is be like, hey, this is about to end, and you look at this for me.
Oh, I was at work, so I didn't even get to really
Yeah.
look at it.
I wouldn't pay that much for this.
No, that's a little bit too much.
This
highly
one. This one
wonder-
is again. This estimate. This book goes for 160, 170.
Oh, don't tell me that.
because
But
Because
also,
they-
do they have the posters or not? That's
I
the
don't-
other
I have
question.
I
It didn't
have this.
say.
Well, the posters aren't part of the book. So
No, it doesn't go for 180, 190. It goes in a 9.8 for like I just got this in a 9.8 for like $85. We cracked it, resold it with the posters for like 125.
That's way too cheap. I've sold multiple for over $200 in the last 2 years. Just raw.
Why do people want the posters? The posters don't matter.
The posters sell for
I don't-
$50
I don't
a
see the
pop
posters.
too.
Yeah, 125. I'm going 125.
This one
Posters
probably
don't matter.
went $25, and I'm gonna be so mad at myself.
Oh my! Sorry, JJ. Sorry, JJ. I got so mad at that I slammed down the fucking clicker and it just clicked.
That's a good
Good.
price.
That's
I would
good.
have paid that.
That's
I
what-
think I bid on this one. I think I bid like $25, and then I didn't because it was like 12 when I looked at it that before.
Oh, my bad.
sale.
It was a 9.6. I'm looking up my data right now. I got it for $52, 9.6 with the posters.
I remember when you bought it. You bought it one of the cons.
Cons. It was half off. Yeah.
But yeah. There's one up right now for 180 on eBay. So I would
9.8.
no, just raw. There's nobody
You
wants.
don't. It's worth. It's they sell for less graded.
They do
Dude.
because everybody wants to read it.
Don't they still sell these things on the? So they for a long time they were selling them on the website.
No, they don't show on the
posters for like
website.
$40.
But I think it is shady because I think there is a company out there that prints these on demand.
There is. No.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
We're not gonna do it because I released that years ago, and then everybody started buying them. They put a shortage on it, and then they would say it was super rare. It's not just this one. There's a couple other ones. So I don't.
But anyway, they sell for more than that. That's
Yeah.
a good buy.
Who? Darth Maul, son of the wizard.
That's not
This
the right price for that thing. That's high.
Yeah, that's crazy high. Hopefully nobody paid attention to that price, and hopefully $50.
No, it's worth more than that.
Not
I
this
will
option,
say
it's not.
165.
No, I'm gonna go $80.
$80.
Ooh,
145. That seems
That's
good.
high.
Alright.
To me, that's high.
Isn't
No,
that
I-
weird? That's you know what that was. This is one guy trying to flip
With a
comics.
13% buyer's premium on it, this thing's
Yeah,
like
that's high.
$150
One guy tried to
with
flip
tops.
comics, didn't know shit about anything, but he saw one comic was like, cool, I'm gonna buy that because he got itchy trigger finger.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, bro.
No, I disagree.
Oh shit, here we go. Black and white.
This one I don't even like as much, so I like the other one better.
I know, but Son of Dathomir, number 1, The Wizards of the Coast, black and white sketch.
I didn't bid on either of these.
I bet you
Uh,
200. I bet you
I'll-
200.
I bet
I
you
bet you.
less because
I-
they didn't put the fact that this was printed half as much as the other one in there. So
I think it's a comic book person that bought both of these, so I'm saying 200.
I'm gonna say I'll go higher than that. Oh no, I'll go lower. I'll go 160.
120.
Ah,
Should
shit.
be on higher.
But I tell you, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, that's what happened, and I think they didn't realize too that it's the buyer premium of 13 because then you're paying $300 for this.
Well,
book.
It's did all these sell online that you checked? I mean, if they were in person, it might not have been that 13% buyer premium.
It didn't distinguish the difference.
yeah.
it's
Well,
not-
still, you're paying 8 to 10.
You're still
Right,
paying 10.
Yeah.
This is the one I wanted.
Oh, Rebel Heist one.
I would have
the,
bid 150
H,
for this.
Phoenix one, the Phoenix Comic Con.
If this
I'm,
sold for
I'm
under
saying everything else
150
went high. I'm saying 225 on this.
If this sold for under 150, I'm gonna be mad at myself because I would have bought this.
225. JJ, what do you got?
225 is a good number.
Yeah.
I'll say 150.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go 3 1/4.
You can't change after everybody
No, I
else.
said
does it.
I would buy it at 150.
Oh my God.
I'm going 3 1/4 that we went for.
Whoa! Get the fuck out of the front door.
So I'm
Somebody
glad.
was a,
I'm glad that went for
somebody
that.
was a comic buyer. That's all.
Look,
That's what I'm
look,
saying.
Look, he didn't get this one in.
This is what happened is there's guys that will search that shit for comics, and then this is what happens. They just overpay for shit.
I think I bid 105.
Are you sure that's an overbuy? This is a book as a ghost.
It's I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I
but I
think
feel
at
like-
that with the premium on it, yeah.
I want to say there's
Yeah.
one been listed on eBay forever that's signed.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't-
$3.99. I think the guy wants for it.
It's a ghost, but it's also not. Like,
Yeah, it's signed to Martin.
Not that you never see it, I guess is the thing.
It's signed to what?
It's signed to Martin.
Oh.
To
Damn.
Martin.
So,
Hey, if
like,
you were a Martin, though,
I'm
that'd be-
not gonna buy a comic
eh.
Right, right,
to
right.
Martin.
Oh, here's the sketch.
Oh, I
The
love
age
this
sketch.
comic.
which brings us to another point, kids. Don't get your comic personalized. Get them signed.
Dude, who was it? There was somebody at the last con. Was it Mark Wade? No. Who's the guy that did the Rogue? Who did the cover for first Rogue for Avengers or whatever? I can't remember. Yeah, but he's over there and he's got the thickest Sharpie you've ever seen, just fucking people's comics up with his signature. And I'm sitting there looking at it like, wow, how much does it cost for him to fuck your comic up? They're like,
You're
what?
not J. Scott Campbell.
I'll start off the bidding on this one at 140.
Well, that's not a bad number. But they've been overpaying for everything else. I'm going to 215.
Yeah. The weirdest part about this, so this is an incentive. This is not like a con exclusive.
Yeah.
I'll go back to 150.
Let's see. Ooh,
Wow,
That's a
115.
good price.
That's all right.
I think I bid 75.
Yeah, 75 is the right price for that.
I tried to sell one
All
of
right.
these on eBay, but I don't think any are not.
Luke,
No.
I'm going $65 on this Luke one.
Yeah, the Luke one's the weakest. I have this
Yeah.
one. I don't have the Leia.
I have the Leia and the Han.
Yeah,
65.
hopefully
I'll go 85.
$1, Bob. I think it goes lowest.
You're going low.
100. Wow.
See, I think I bid 45 on that one.
I think
Oh,
45 is the right number on that one. These things are going higher than here's Chewbacca. Did you win this?
No.
I have two of these 9.8s.
85. 85.
So I'm gonna say 115.
Well, that's a good number. JJ?
Yeah. 100. I'll go between these.
Okay. 110. Hit it.
I was the 105 bid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone, who knows
Too
what
much.
they're up to. I just, because that one I didn't see end.
Just take Wayseekers. He's got like 3 of
And I was willing to.
I
pay
might
more.
I might sell you one of my 9.8s for someday for a good deal.
Yeah. I'd sell it to him for $100.
See, I don't know. I can't find a Son of Dathomir 1 sale for, but like the Diamond Summit and a 9.8 sold just recently for $104. So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, these are getting somebody got screwed on these. This is the most expensive one. I'm going $210 on this.
This is
Leia's
the only
best
one I
age.
have.
It's the best
I
of
don't
the
have
age.
this one either. I'll go 105.
I'm gonna say 175 because I think the dude that bought the Phoenix Comic Con bought this one.
Yeah,
good-
you bought this.
Good guess.
46.
That was
That's
a
a
good deal.
steal.
You should have been on that one.
What
That's the one I have.
I don't care. 46 is the
Well, I was bidding at the.
Wookie was
revalue.
driving up the price on the rest of the fucking books.
I was just the ones I wanted. So
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wow.
I have
Okay.
3 of these, so they better go for much.
They don't.
$35.
Yep. $65.
I'll go 85.
Oh, nice. 70. I
AJ.
missed it by a
that one I
minute.
got. I
You
was
bought
pissed
that?
off I didn't get the Chewbacca when I overbid what I wanted.
You
I-
bought that
I-
one?
I think I said I was only going to pay 50 or 45, I think, and then I ended up bidding again because I got competitive. and
Terrible.
I want to see what kind of shape it is when you get it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the thing about these.
It better be in decent shape or I'm going to be pissed. But
Dawn of the
Lights was on.
Jedi. What are
Ooh,
we
the
doing
Flores?
with
The Flores is hard to find. 1 in 10.
this? Yeah, I think it's a little.
This is the 1 in 5. Right?
There's 1 in 5.
yeah,
I thought.
Was this the 1 in
this
5?
book drives me nuts because I had a buddy that does like little garage con sales and he had this forever. And I kept saying, I get something else and I'll get it next time. No one's going to buy that. And then it shot up in price and he goes,
Yeah,
you want it now? And I go,
It's-
no.
To me, though, this is. I mean, it's a hard to find book, but it's a nothing book.
But they don't even
Yeah.
say
There's
variants.
no reason for this to be expensive.
But they have the estimate. I will say
But somebody's
85.
looking these up.
85.
Yeah. Damn, that's where I was. I'll say 100.
$60.
55.
Yeah.
What a deal. All right. Wookie, why'd you buy that one?
I don't have it. I should. I didn't even bid on that one, I don't think.
Complete run one.
So-
Ooh.
Dark Times is worth nothing outside of
Dark
that.
Times is worthless, but you got
Outside of that one book.
The one
yeah,
book
you
that
got
they
the one
show you.
variant there.
They show you the
One
one
variant.
variant that's worth fucking something.
So I hope this thing didn't go for more than 100. I'm gonna say 75.
I'm gonna say no because people are stupid. 150.
I agree with Waysig here that people were not stupid. No. Anyways, I'll say $90.
9?
90.
I don't think I was stupid. I bought this.
That's a good buy.
Nice. You are not. That's a great buy.
That's a
You are
good
not
buy.
actually. You didn't.
You're not because I said stupid people bought it 150.
Yeah.
You bought it for
Marco said they were
36.
stupid if they bought it for too much. So.
Yeah, they're a smart buyer.
Invasion Rescue.
What you
I
pay
I
for?
got
gotta hate this variant's terrible.
I got
Dude.
2 of those. I got one that's
20
double
bucks.
signed and one that's
20
not.
bucks. 20
Ugly
bucks.
cover.
It is
20
an ugly
bucks.
cover, but it's hard to find.
20
but
bucks.
I'll go 45.
Wait, Wookie, how much did you pay for this?
Can't tell you.
That's what I was about to say.
I did buy it. Though.
Wookie just confirmed that he bought it. Right there.
Uh,
I can't tell you, so he bought it.
Well, no,
Nin-
now that he can't. Now I'm going to say 100 bucks.
$19.
Now I'm going to say 100 because I know he would have paid 45 for this.
I
22
paid
bucks.
22.
Well, damn, I was right.
That's
Well,
close.
20 bucks.
That's
Is
a
that
great
you?
buy.
I owes me.
Yeah. Oh,
that was
see,
a
so I
great
was right.
buy.
I'm going back to my $20 original thing then.
And at this point, I didn't care if I got anything. I had one more thing I wanted to buy, and I put low bids on a few things.
Good job,
See what it
man.
went.
Good job. Nice snags.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good one.
okay.
I like these.
I do too, but that's
I was like
wild
the mid.
pricing.
So you got TFAW, 2
Yeah.
of those. One
No, it's
away,
one's
and
in
you got
one's the another
number
world
2,
one.
1 and 4. That's 1
Yeah,
and
that's
40.
TFA. The Another World is TFA. That's what I say.
Yeah, but they have different. They both have different logos, and those are Frizen, Jenny Frizen, which is kind of popular.
Yeah, they are.
The real
They're not
value is
worth
the number
much.
2. That's
The
actually
2
the hardest one to get.
The 2 is a 1 and 40. I think.
No, was it
No.
140? I think it was less ratio than that.
Yeah,
but
I think
still,
it was like 20.
it's the one you see the
135.
least out of these 4.
I'm gonna say this thing went under and it sold.
Midtown is the one up, and then it's
I'm gonna say this sold for $26.
yeah, because they don't know what the fuck it is. There's no way.
Uh,
How much, Wookie? Did you buy this?
No, I think I bid, but I didn't get it.
Are you lying?
No, I didn't get it. I have
120
them all. If I didn't have them all, I would've bid
125
more.
bucks. 125 bucks then.
I'll say
125.
60. I'll say 60.
30.
Okay.
I think I bid 25 or 26.
I said 26. You said Marcus said 25.
Star Wars Celebration 5. Oh, this is cool. Limited
This
art
is
proof.
cool.
Right.
That's probably that's been
I don't
probably
know how
pretty
much they
fair.
sell for. though.
Yeah, it's probably pretty fair. I'm gonna go 200 bucks though.
I hope this went for money.
I wonder what this is limited to. Is it-
3,100.
I'm gonna say 320.
Probably limited to 150, and this is number 31 of it. I bet that's what that says.
Yeah, because these are pretty. Some of these are really low numbered. and
Yeah, I'm gonna
they
say
were limited.
320. Somebody
What did I say?
across just wanted it.
250.
What's the number
200.
on this one auction?
250. I think it's 30. Well, its number is 415.
450. I'm gonna say
I'll tell you what it's limited to.
$170.
Whew.
What the fuck?
Marco should have gone.
Why didn't you go? It's you from that fucking shithole state.
I live on the other side of the country now, though.
I don't give a crap.
I think this is probably less than what it sold for when it was Celebration.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
Way
And they had
less.
they had like
usually-
all of these. I only put 2 in.
Oh,
here.
70.
They had a bunch of different ones.
They're usually around $120 or so. Usually.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go $45 on this one because the fuck.
I'm interested.
Yeah, but people like Rogue One. I don't know.
I'll say 70.
But this one's not. This one doesn't look like it's signed. The last one was
No, it
signed by
doesn't
the
look
artist.
good either.
I mean, not signed. I'll say $60 then.
Was it not signed? I thought they were.
I got it. 75.
It doesn't say it was signed. I think
Yeah,
it's not
nice.
signed.
There you go.
It was.
It says artist signed. It says at the top.
Oh, that's
I thought all these were signed.
Okay, so now we got this one, A New Hope, which is 2015. Where was it in 2015? Was that Houston? Orlando.
It was. It'll say.
Orlando was 2017, so I don't think that'd be right.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't
no.
say. Damn it.
I don't know. Maybe it was that
Anaheim. It
Anaheim.
wasn't
Yeah,
Anaheim.
it was Anaheim. Okay. I'm gonna go 65.
I'll go 100.
New Hope. I don't know. I'll say 120 just because it's New Hope. But damn,
55.
geez.
These are going cheap.
Guess I was wrong.
Here we go.
Alex
Dark
Ross.
Rising. Ross. Wow. What?
Being Alex Ross, this should go for much more than the others, but it probably didn't.
20 for 250, and it is hand signed. What? Where else
Yeah.
is he gonna sign it with his butt?
Auto pin.
This does actually go pretty. This goes. It's a pretty.
I mean, yeah, these are on his. Well, I don't know if
Yeah.
these particular ones, but a lot of his stuff that's on his website that's signed like this goes for hundreds of dollars. So
yeah, I go 135. 135.
oh, that's a good number. I'll go over you. I'll say 175.
110.
Damn, that's a
Premier
good deal.
right there.
Actually,
Nice.
that's less than his website.
Oh, this is
like
cool
the
as
only old
shit.
thing. This was like the only old thing in the auction.
That's random.
I don't know what this would go for. Shit.
And it's original box and everything too.
Yeah. Everything went way under though. Why
Yeah,
would
and
this
if this
be
was
different?
if this was the only old thing, it could either go really high or
One?
Like,
Yeah. This is gonna be a crime. Did you buy this, Wookie?
No, I thought about it.
I feel like really low, so I'll say $40. But
Yeah, I was gonna go $65 on it. $90. Son of that's all right. Oh,
two
which
packs.
ones do we
Yeah,
got?
it's all. There's going to be 4 total. So there's those 3.
So
plus
we've
1 more.
got Elo.
So
and
go to the
yeah,
next slide. I'll
nothing.
show the last one.
Oh, it's all 6 in here.
There's 4 total.
4, he said.
There's 3 on this slide. 1 on the
Skywalker,
next.
Lumineers.
I don't think any of those are really rare, though, are they? Well,
Mando.
the X-Wing Rogue Leader might be rare.
Yeah, it's the X-Wing Rogue Leader.
The red ones are hard to find.
They
compared
are
to the
the
others.
Empire ones in the middle of the comic pack. The blue ones. That's the blue one is this one
I
right
think
here.
I've sold
in the
those
middle.
comics for like
The
$2.
Legacy, yeah. That the Luminara. That's who was on that sheet, anyways. But
Yeah,
that's
that's a tough one to find, right?
No, you see her all the time. She's got a switch head though. It's the red one in the middle that's hard, the legacy stuff. And I want to say 165.
I'll go
$80. Say.
50.
If it's $50, you guys are idiots for missing this.
I wish I paid 50.
There you go. 130. You bought this? Good job.
Yeah, I've been trying to get the whole set, and
Yeah, that's a good job. That's a good job.
I was missing all 4 of those. So
Nice.
pretty sure I
That's
sold
not
it.
bad. That's actually
I
a really
sold
good
that.
deal.
I know I sold the one X-Wing. I might have sold the X-Wing Rogue Princess too for like $3. The comic,
don't
I mean, just the comic.
The comic.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that 2-pack for Legacy. The Walmart one's probably the easiest one. That's the one on the way right. The one on the left is the
I
one
bought a
on the
giant
left.
lot of these ones too. I think the guy
It's like
who had them
35.
thought they were regular comics.
because
Oh,
the red
really?
set, the
They
red
were like
set
interspersed with his
set
others.
The red set, what?
is the 3rd set, and that's the one that seems you don't find the most.
Yeah, you don't find a lot of it. Yeah. All right. Well,
I
good
paid
stuff.
more than I wanted for that, but
That's all right. You got good deals on the other stuff.
Yeah, you got good deals.
Yeah.
On other stuff. All right, cool. And then we got one last segment. JJ,
Yeah, I mean, if you guys got it loaded, we could do it,
we got it.
or you
right
can save
there.
it. I don't care. It's up to you guys.
State of Star Wars books and novels. What's this about?
Yep. So last week we did video games where we kind of went over what video games were announced, whether or not they were coming out. Books, I did this a little bit differently. I did it because books are a little more stable as far as the release dates. So I kind of did it as something you can. Being sports betting has been in the news lately, so I did this as something you can maybe gamble on whether or not it's going to be a good book or not.
Sports
So,
betting.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
so
All right.
you'll have
you
control
need
the
me to
slides
click for
for
you.
it.
All right,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, I'm on the I'm on the
What did
free
you do?
interwebs.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so first
Zero,
up, we got the
$0,
last-
0 cents, 0.
We got
I have
the last-
not started this one yet, but going to what JJ said, the tea farming that is a big part of this thing. I don't know what you're betting, but this is gonna be bad.
Have you finished it,
Yeah.
JJ?
I just said tune in next week. So
Have you finished it?
did I finish it? No, I'm like probably 75% done. Probably. So
I think I'm
close.
about halfway.
How long is the audiobook? What I got to prepare myself for?
Oh, well, I was listening on 1.3, so I think it came out.
So
I think it was.
what do we
like
got to
9
do here?
hours or
Bet on
something.
if we think it's good or not.
I think
Well,
I'm
I'm-
listening at 1.7. I'm flying.
We can bet $1.09 if you want. I just put that like this is what I call I use the Simpson term wuss bet, as in like you pretty much know what it's going to be. So
Yeah,
bet low. I guess.
$0 and 0 cents. I'm passing.
Marco's got to pick it up this week.
I'm taking all my chips, turn them all off. I'm turning off all my bets on the line. Nothing.
The big line at the bottom is kind of my. You know how if you watch like ESPN bets, they give you like the line of like, oh, you should buy sure thing. This is a lock or whatever. That's what the bottom line is supposed to be.
Gotcha.
You guys can make up the dollar amount if you go.
Yeah.
$0.
I pass on this one.
Passing. What the
All
fuck?
right. Next week we got 3 Legends. I don't know if anybody has read these or remember these. We got 3 Essential Legends collection novels. This is wave 14 of the Essential Legends collections. You got Choices of One, which is a Timothy Zahn and Mara Jade novel. Razor's Edge, which was a Han and Leia novel, and then you got Honor Among Thieves, which is a Han, Leia, Luke. I think even Lando was in that too, if I remember right.
I don't think I've ever read Razor's Edge, but I've read Choices of One and Honor Among Thieves.
Razor's Edge wasn't bad. Razor's Edge was like good for a Han and Leia novel, I thought. But
What was the main deal? Would they? I don't remember.
They're engaged on like a mission to like with a it's not like the romance novel like where they're on their honeymoon or whatever and they end up in like like they're on an episode of Miami Vice or something, but I can't exactly remember what their mission was.
Wasn't it something like he had to smuggle something? Wasn't that what it was?
Either that or they stopped smugglers. I think it was stopping people from smuggling something or something like that. It was something that Leia was like originally investigating and dragged Han along.
Right.
I think Honor Among Thieves might have been the last book that came out before canon. If I remember right.
You might be right. Actually, the Mara Jade Timothy Zahn novel is not terrible either.
It's not horrible.
It's one of his weaker ones, though.
It's meh. Sure. But
yeah,
I mean,
I put 5. I put what do we got to do? What are we betting up to?
Whatever you want. However you think it's going to be good.
I mean, these books we already know what they are. The cover of Mara Jade.
That's why they can't miss. You already know what they are, basically.
The cover of Mara Jade is going to get all the DOMs.
Yeah,
like
nobody's gonna read it, but that's
no.
all right. These are all very mid-level, like low.
He's going to be plastering this thing on.
Hey, these are books that people pick up and they start to read it and they get past chapter 5 and then they put it down and then it gets collects dust.
Yeah,
that's
so
my bet.
I'll say it's pretty. I'll bet. I don't know what we're betting, but $50.
I bet $50 they pick them up, read a couple chapters, put them the fuck back down.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't even think we'll do that much. I think you can put them on the shelves.
Yeah. So how much money do we have total?
I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Go ahead. Next book. Master of Evil. I'm putting $100 on this. This is my big bet. $100.
You were not excited about this book because you thought the author
is
trash. I agree, but I'm not saying for me. I'm saying people will be excited about this book.
Yeah. Well, so you've got Elmas. You got Elmas. This one, right? You got it. It's a Vader book. It's based on the time when the Empire when he's rising.
Basically, this is why I make money.
Experienced Star Wars author, even though Marco doesn't like his work.
I'm sure
this is out November 11th. How about this? I'll give you guys an over.
I am not putting money on this one. I think he thinks he's smarter than Charles Soule, and he's out Charles Soule, and then like the first week it's going to be like this whole book doesn't fit with canon.
I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you guys an over under, and then you can bet the over or the under outside.
Sure, let's do that.
All right, we'll say over under on this one $75.
Over. I think Vader, evil, master, it all works. People are
Under.
going to buy this dog shit.
Under? You're underselling this?
I'm under.
Don't think it's gonna be good.
I'm over.
Yeah, it's got all the trappings.
I'm
of
over
fucking,
too.
yeah.
All right, manga. So I included reference books in this and manga, but I did not include trade paperbacks, and I did not include like kids books. So we got Path of the Lightsaber, Kenny Ruiz. It's in the First Order era. Release date is November 11th. So same as the other ones.
Over. People are fucking right now with Star Wars and over. Whatever the number is over.
So here's the problem. Kenny Ruiz does not excite me at all for this thing, for writing manga. Why don't they get like a Japanese writer to actually do this? It'd be nicer than.
Whoa,
You sound like me. Isn't that what I normally say?
Racist ass bitch.
Is that an impression of me?
Nothing against
But you
Kitty out there, but like
You
Racist ass bitch. Come
Wait a
on.
minute. You liked the manga that was last written.
I
by
like
a
manga.
non-Japanese.
I
You liked the High Republic ones. Those weren't.
I love the
Japanese.
High Republic ones. I like the Lost Stars ones. I think I'm going under for this one personally, but I will read it, and me and JJ will be the only ones to review it probably. So
I'll read this shit.
Yeah.
These are easy, dude. I'll read it.
I've never read the manga ones, but maybe I will this time.
This is
like
a new
it.
one, so you can jump in easily on this.
And it looks. This is like a lot of the art for the goofy art on the cover. Looks like the shit I used to read.
doesn't this
so.
guy like want to be Luke Skywalker? If I remember right.
Yeah, kind of. But it's in the First Order era, so
Yeah, but his dream is like he's
it's
just
actually post. I think it's post movies. I think.
he's infatuated with Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Well, with Jedi's, yeah, but Luke in particular.
All right.
Put me on the under with the
Picking numbers.
storyline.
Yeah, but I'm on the under. Whew. I'm going under.
Under.
Under. Under. I don't care what you put the line at.
You know you got to say what this shit's about. Under.
All right, it's a special edition of something that's already
Nope.
out, so
Under.
it adds a little bit to the book, some art and some interviews and stuff. But it's a re-release of a reference book, so you're looking at that for Force Awakens.
Under. All right, I'm clicking on.
I'm with you on under, but these I will say reference books like this sell, unfortunately. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep printing them.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say $20 this year.
I'm going over on this one.
Really?
I
Sequel
think
trilogy.
this could be a sleeper long-term trade paperback. That
Well,
will go
remember
for
now,
money.
this is 3 trade paperbacks or 3 graphic novels all rolled into one.
It's
It's
all
supposed
the
to come out November
movies.
18th, but it's a Dark Horse release. Don't forget. So I don't know if we'll actually see this.
It'll come out. It will be small print run.
No, it'll
It's
be
got a
palette
brand new
sale.
cover that isn't on any of the covers. I think this one could be a long-term sleeper.
I will say
Going
the
over.
cover is the only good art in this 3-part graphic novel.
I'm not
I'm going
disagreeing
under.
with you.
I'm going hard under on this one.
Okay, well, I'm going over.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go under.
Yeah, fair enough.
do you ever pick those up, Wookie? The graphic novels like that?
Yeah, I mean, I picked too much up of the books and stuff, but I haven't. I've dropped off in the last few years just because of space, and I'm starting to think, what am I going to do with all this shit? I'm gonna have to get rid of it eventually.
That one, I don't know. Like, I mean, being a re-release of 3 that are already out, I don't know how many people are going to pick that up because probably already have 3. But they did the same thing for the prequel movies, so that's sold.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Doug Chiang, who, if you don't know who he is a longtime Lucasfilm art person. Right there with Ralph McQuarrie, only he did more of the prequel era, sequel trilogy type art all over these years, and did a ton of stuff with Lucasfilm. But this is actually a 2-volume release of a reference book. So this is his cinematic work, which includes things non-Star Wars, and an entire volume on just his Star Wars stuff, due out December 2nd.
These are expensive. That's the problem.
Yeah, this is about $90.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go. What's your line for this one?
as far as what I would pay for it, I'd probably pay like $50 It retails for 90, so keep in mind you're gonna pay up for it. So
I'll go over. I'll go over 50.
Sure.
Under.
Over.
Or stay at 50. I mean, I wouldn't pay more than 50. So under.
Okay. Oh, you skipped over one.
I did.
You did.
What did I skip over?
The Young Jedi Adventures book that's coming out.
I said I didn't do kids books.
I know, but that's its own. It's a comic with 2 comics and a brand new.
I didn't do
Under.
comics and I didn't do kid books. I said
But
this
it's a
already.
hardcover
Stop crying.
Young Jedi Adventures.
What is their number on this book?
with a brand new comic?
Nobody cares.
So this is the Art of the Acolyte book. So this is the book that we referenced earlier that had the news in it.
Yeah.
This is due out January 13th. It's a pretty standard art reference book. They do for pretty much everything. I just give the over under on this like $10.
No,
Just don't buy this.
Over because
I'm over.
over
is the
$10.
thing.
Just because
You
not
think there's a lot of
excited
Acolyte diehards?
No, I think there's a lot of slap nuts that will be like, yeah, Knights of Ren, yeah.
Yep, I agree. That one's way over.
I like the art book, so I'd go over.
What if they put that out there in the news just so that would sell?
That is why they did that.
Oh yeah, that's why they do it.
100%. This will sell too. This is over.
Yeah, so this is what Wayseeker wanted. This is the Mandalorian manga, volume 3. This already has 2 other volumes out, obviously. It is entirely Japanese, done by Japanese artist, Japanese author. It's obviously Galactic Empire era. It comes out January 13th. People that have already bought into this will probably keep buying it. I'll say this much. If you haven't bought into this yet, though, you should. This is the best adaptation of The Mandalorian. It is much better than the comic adaptation.
Agreed.
If you haven't read it yet. So,
Agreed. This is over whatever you said the line at. It's great.
Yeah.
$2. Yep. Over.
$2.
It's a sure thing.
It
Agreed.
is a sure thing. 100%.
So you put in this is a kid's thing. You can't tell me you can't do Young Jedi Adventures when you're doing craft
This is
dolls.
it's an art and craft book. You can do this as an adult. It's not a
No,
kid's
I
Yeah,
don't
it's for
do
adults,
it
made
for
for adults,
adults.
just like that fucking coloring books for adults. Yes.
No, come on.
Yep.
These rules that you put in there.
So this is
over, by the way. Over because
There's
he's
an under.
bitching about, but the slap dick over
Under.
there is going to buy this thing and do it anyways.
No, under.
For those that don't know, you put these together, kind of like action figures in a way, but they're made out of paper. So
What are you buying this?
I'm really
No.
under on this though. This is some bullshit.
Under.
We're all under. Whatever your line
Yeah.
is.
this
Whatever
is something
the
they've done
line is.
before. This is just
This is an Ali special, bro.
I will say though, this does include everything you need for it, so you don't have to like make your own thing, but which is kind of nice. But yeah,
It's
to me,
still
this
an
is like
Ali
sticker
special.
books. Yeah, you'll pick this up in a half price books or an Ollie's for about half the price later on. So, over under $2 for this. Lost Low Red Moon. Author's Mike Chin, who I think's done one other Star Wars.
He
book.
did Brotherhood. I like Brotherhood.
Yeah,
I actually
Brotherhood
might
wasn't
read
bad.
this. I don't know. This could be good.
I'm gonna go over $2 because I did
go
like
over.
Mike Chen.
I'm going over.
going over.
Well, so the biggest thing about this is, so I'll just spoiler alert for people that haven't played Outlaws, but the character this is about, which is Jalen Brax or whatever, is not a very good character.
No,
Outlaws.
he's not.
So you base this on maybe the worst character you could base it on from the video game.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm going under for this one.
but I'm still going over. Mike Chen did a good job.
Yeah. I think
Thankfully,
everybody's
I
gonna
didn't play the game, so
pick this up as picking it up for the droid, right?
Oh yeah, the sexy droid
I don't know.
that
Yep.
blew up the internet for a day.
Next, we got the Phantom Menace Visual Archive. These always do well. I'll say over under $50.
how much?
50.
Under.
Probably an
I don't give a
over.
shit.
These are expensive when they come out. I think they actually
Right.
might retail for 50,
That's probably over.
but these do really well.
I mean,
Typically
some of them go for crazy money these days, like the Star Wars dressing.
Phantom Menace.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. I know you think it matters,
Yeah, but
Wookie, but it doesn't matter.
The prequels have become more and more popular, though.
Yep.
So that's
Like,
I think
there's
that's why
one
they're
that-
doing these. But
There's one that's called like dressing Star Wars, and it's all like the outfits and the dresses that people wear. That goes for like $500.
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, these
I'm
are
going
basically
over.
coffee table books. So next up, I don't know if anybody's ever read one of these.
How many
I've
more of
never
these
read
are
one.
there?
75.
Under. Fucking under.
Shakespeare, these come out all the time.
All the
These
time.
do
They
come out.
suck
I've
too.
actually,
Have you
I've
ever
not
read
read
one
one
of
of
these?
these.
I read one. They're fucking
I have not
horrible.
read
they're
one.
horrible. I picked
They're
up from the
fucking
library thinking
horrible.
it could be cool, and it wasn't cool.
No, I bought one. It was at
So here's how
Barnes
you
and
don't know.
Nobles in the discount bin. I bought it because it was 90% off, and I fucking threw it away. I didn't even recycle it. I just threw
To
the shit
explain
away.
what these are and the great idea of what this is an adaptation of The Mandalorian, but it's written in Shakespeare verse, which was Victorian English. I don't even know what that was, but Old English.
Old English.
Yeah, so it's basically written The Mandalorian, but written in Old English.
It's fucking horrible.
It's bad. And they keep doing it. That's the craziest thing. So they must sell.
I don't
Because
fucking
they
know
come out
where.
with
I have no idea
everything
how.
in the Shakespeare
I guess
stuff.
Ali needs stock, so there you go.
Under.
Yeah.
This is dog shit.
Oh, this is the one that Marco wanted so badly.
So this is the second version of this. This is
Yeah,
Bad
this is
Jokes
sold
Strike
before.
Back.
People like this shit, dude.
Yeah. So this is
So,
the new release.
over.
It's going to come out April 21st. Same author as the first one.
Over.
Over. I over too. I think people like these.
Oh,
They
but-
do. They really do.
They do like them. It's a great Father's Day present.
No.
Mhm.
So
it's
Great
coming out
Father's Day presents. Leave me the fuck alone.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I also
well,
think we need Jedi's dad joke segment back.
Your soccer
Yeah.
team's going to pitch in and buy you this, Marco.
they will.
No, I don't let them know I do shit on the internet. Are you kidding me? They fucking know.
Still
Except-
going on.
And another visual guide reference book, just like the other one.
Jesus,
April
how many-
28th.
He took all 800 of these.
But we
fuckers.
don't get Young Jedi
14.
Adventures. We
You
get
should have
everything
passed
else.
it. Dude, this show is about to be done a half an hour
Well,
ago.
wait, I want to say that release date very close to the movie, right? So this is going to
Ah,
sell.
fair.
This is the
Yeah.
first- This is the first visual guide that's ever come out. I actually am highly excited for this. Pablo's doing this one. We're gonna get the name of the frog lady for the first time, so we don't have to call her Frog Lady anymore. I'm in on this one. So
People
I
are
will
still
buy
gonna
it.
call Frog Lady, still call the
There was,
Grogu Baby Yoda, dude.
there was a
I still
rumor
think-
they were going to put this out at the end of season 3 kind of type thing. And I don't know if they actually pushed it back, but with the movie announced, they
Yep.
suspiciously put it 1 month before the
It's a
movie.
perfect time for it. This is going to be a big seller. So I'm going over. Marco's quit playing the game.
No, I already said over.
It's over.
Yeah, over. I'm done. It's over. And I'm done.
Same thing. This is the guy.
Jesus.
It's like a choose your own adventure. Activity
JJ had some
class
time
reference
somewhere,
book,
man.
but
Yeah. Why did I even have to do a seg this week? This is fucking an hour
You
long
didn't.
seg.
I
man.
quite literally put something in the chat that I already working on a segment.
It's fine. Yeah, he did technically. The Art of Star Wars
It
Journal.
rained here today. Okay, nothing to do.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
This is a under. This thing looks like who's gonna buy this? A guided
Yeah.
journal activity reference book. What is that? Can you pick one lane? Because you have 3 lanes going here.
Yeah,
You
I
can go
just
to
doesn't
Its
sound good.
description was very weird. It's like a choose your own adventure, but it's an adaptation of Mandalorian and Grogu's adventures together. So I'm like, so it's basically just the story of them, like you already know. I don't know. Like, why would you choose anything different? It was weird.
Forward
So,
by Doug Chain is about the best part of it. So
It will have some new art and stuff in there. I don't know if anybody cares. But
And it comes out the
Nope.
same time as the other Mandalorian one.
yeah,
same day.
Yeah, you're only
is the
getting one
yeah.
under.
yeah.
Last one, I promise. This is Star Wars Legacy. This is the Leia Ray kind of apprenticeship novel or whatever. that we're
I'm
getting
actually,
from
I'll read this.
First
I
Order
think it'll be
July
all right.
28th, so.
It'll be all right. Who's
I
wait,
think they
wait,
might-
before I say that, who's writing it?
We don't know. I mean, she's written a
Matt
one of
Monroe.
the new author.
I'll give it a
that's written
shot.
short
I'll give it a
stories.
shot. Over.
Yeah.
I'll give it a
I'm
shot.
going over too. I actually think this could be good.
Yeah, she's only done short stories before, I think, for Star Wars. So
I'm in.
I'll read it.
I'm in for it. I think maybe it might give us a hint to the movies too. We might get some movie news by the time it's out. But overall state of health for Star Wars novels is a Kit Fisto.
It's pretty bad
There's a
right
lot
now.
of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming out, but none of it's very good, and it's probably going to die real fast. So
There is some mangas
That's why
that I'm
it's
excited for. Like they're doing the Thrawn manga. We don't know the release date for that one yet, but that got released. The news of it at Celebration. So there's a couple other mangas that were talked about at Celebration that I
Yeah.
think could be good.
yeah, there's some. I only did stuff where they had dates, hard
Right.
dates, but yes, there's some stuff coming down the pipeline that if they don't cancel it, could be good. So Maybe we'll
Yeah,
check
there
back
you
in
go.
on this in a month and a half, 2 months. But,
Yeah, Marco wants to go through this again in a month and a half or 2
No.
oh
months.
yeah, sure.
I'll be gone for that one. All right. That actually wasn't that bad of a seg. It's just too late. I gotta get some sleep, guys. All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We really screwed it up. We had people coming to look at the comic section. Instead, we talked with Dom in the basin bunker about some bullshit. So we'll fix it next time. Thank you for everybody who stood the whole test of time. We'll see you guys all later.
Yep.
And Dom farting in that basement was hilarious, by the way.
Tom might be here full time on every show coming forward.
Every show going on.